What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got another live play-by-play on the Philly Talk Podcast, and we need to get revenge on the Raptors, who just beat us a couple games ago. Real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat who's already here. Jeremy Hampton, Joshua Stewart, Mike Grimm, Ethan, Eric, Zay Edits, Obi-Wan Kenobi, let me see, Murder Music, Don Dillon, Philly Tresh. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And let me just say this real quick. If you are new to the channel and you happen to watch this at 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock, you come across this stream and click on it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hopefully next time we play, the 76ers play, you could be live with us chopping it up. But as my people in the chat said, Eric R, Murder Music, we need to get a W, and I did not stream the last game, and we took the L. Hey, I don't want to toot my own horn, but when I stream, we win. When I don't, we lose. But we about to get this W. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Cookie Gang in here. Jonah Lynn, what's going on? Jack. It's me, nobody says yes. A play-by-play. Haven't seen that in a while. You already know it's me, nobody. Let me mess with this this stuff real quick. I don't like how the scene is. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, everybody. And let me just click that filter. We gonna talk about some score predictions and stuff along that line. Let's see if that one's good. A little bit better. Maybe I gotta change the lighting. What's going on, everybody? The Big Head says, yo, Philly Talk, how do you like the idea of Ben coming off the bench? And someone like Max Yerk Shake starting to give our bench a spark because Ben runs well with the second unit. I think in a retrospect type of idea, it could work because Ben Simmons can really insert himself as the guy just that gets to the basket. But you can't do that to a guy. I mean, that's tough. That's a tough ask. Where do you split the minutes? I mean, I know he comes off the bench, but you can give a six-man starter minutes, but it's tough. It's a tough ask. Don Dillon, we need this dub. You already know. Ethan says, hashtag sign JT. My man's never going to let that go. I love it. Ethan said, what up, Mike? I thought you don't stream on Tuesdays. I don't. Why do you think I put it for exactly 7:30? I ran home. Listen, guys. Your boy was rushing. On Tuesday, I have meeting. I have a side business. And I have meetings. And I could watch the game. But I normally don't come back into the first quarter. So I normally get home around 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I can't do Tuesdays. But your boy rushed a meeting. They were like, yo, why are you rushing? I said, I got to get home and watch a Sixers game. He said, but you watch the Sixers games on Tuesday when you get home anyways. I said, I got to do it with my people. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bryce, what's going on with you? King G. Obi-Wan Kenobi said, bro, you are the Sixers lucky charm. Trust the process. I'm with it. Shout out to you guys. Victory, what's going on with you, my guy? Tobias should have. Of course, listen. He needs to play with some extra kick in his game today for being snubbed at the All-Star game. NBA All-Star this season. Can't believe a guy like Tobias Harris couldn't do that. And that Fred VanVleet shot he made last, can't be happening. It's me, nobody says, I'm surprised Toby isn't in the All-Star game. I'm with you. And that gotta fuel him. He has to play inspired basketball. I almost said expired. He has to play inspired basketball and show everyone that he's going to put it on the Raptors because he didn't make the All-Star. Ethan said, hashtag will never get old. Hashtag sign JT9. When you get one of the best catchers in the game, it never gets old. I agree. Obi-Wan Kenobi said, we would have gotten Jason if the Sixers didn't. If we would have got, we would have gotten Jason if the Sixers did not choke. Jason, Tatum? Ethan said we need Joel, Ben, and Tobias to play the E-Dog level. I'm with it. I'm with it, my guy. Shout out to my guy Caleb. What's up with you? What's up with you? Like I said, we have some people. If y'all want to hear some good stuff. Hold on, I was seeing what Jeremy Hampton had to say up here. He said, if y'all want to hear some good stuff after the game, type in, we are change. Everyone need to know this. Fly Eagles Fly. I'm not sure what that is, and I don't know if you're still in here, but shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You already know what to do. Let's go. Let's get some score predictions. The game will tip off in about 7 minutes. Let's get some score predictions up in the chat. Caleb J40, what's going on with you, my guy? Dion in the building. What's up with everybody? Much love and respect. Like I said, I normally don't stream Tuesday games because by the time I get home, if we start at 7, I can't get home to the earliest 7:30. And if we start at, so I get home between 7:30 and 8. So when we start at 7, I would have been already a little late for this. But I said a 7:30 start. I missed out on Sunday's game where the Raptors beat us. I said, nah, we can't have this. Nah, we can't have this. Crimson Chillin' said, love the videos, dude. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you. Listen, this channel's nothing without you guys. And I know I give a lot of good stuff back to my Eagle supporters. We did 2 jersey giveaways. A Jalen Hurts and a Jalen Reagor prior to the season. I know some people only watch Sixers. Some people watch both my stuff because I do more Eagle stuff. I got to get ready. I got to start doing more Sixers podcast episodes and not just the live play-by-plays. But we going to have to give some Sixer jerseys or merch, something away. We got to do it. iShine, what's going on with you, my guy? Ethan said 111-110 Sixers. Barely scrape out the win. Obi-Wan Kenobi said we need Furkan and Danny Green both hooping. Doc Rivers' rotations needs to be better. I agree. I like when he mixes it up. I think we should get some more Isaiah Joe up in here. Jonah Lynn says Furkan is starting. What the heck? Doc, he said Isaiah Joe is taking his place. And I thought so too. I thought he said that Isaiah Joe was going to get more run. What's going on? Victory said, when are we going to get more interviews? Man, your boy's trying. I'm going to try to get some more, whether it's with, Eagles people, Sixers people, or, I like talking to the draft prospects. I'm trying to get some more heavy hitters. I'm trying to get like a Xavier Collins on here. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, Victory. Appreciate you, my guy. 100% channel member. Appreciate you. One of my day ones. Obi-Wan Kenobi said, I got the Sixers 115-110. Dion says 122-118. JJ comes in with the let's go Sixers. I'm with it. So far, we got 3 score predictions and 3 close games, but it looks like y'all got the Sixers pulling out. A revenge game. They just beat us. Ben Simmons had a pretty darn good game. Ben and Joel both contributed in the game, and we somehow couldn't get the dub. Oscar Lou comes in. What do y'all think about the All-Star selection? Tobias. I need Busy Bias to get real busy today. Ethan said, Mike, did you hear about what happened to Tiger Woods? Yes, I did. I sent out a tweet immediately when I heard it. Prayers up to Tiger Woods. It looks like it's not life-threatening, but, hey, the car looked bad. Shout out to Tiger. iShine said, Furkan got to play better D. Pause. Just saying. Hey, I'm with you. And that's where he's a big liability. He's a big liability on the defensive side of the ball. And he hasn't been hitting his threes the same way. See, Furkan is only valuable to this team when he's knocking down jumpers. I don't need him trying to put the ball on the floor. And I don't need him trying to step up and guard one of these premier guards. You know what I mean? Van Vliet, Lowry, one of these guys are going to put it on him. I just need the man to shoot threes, and he's not doing that good. Astro J with the 112-108 Sixers. Dion says, we lost because of the bench, man. I agree. The bench was good early on. The bench was pretty decent early on, but it's been not so shiny as of late. Let me ask you guys this. How is the audio? Is the audio crazy or is it all right? Oscar Lou said Chris Broussard. Brewster is better shooter than Furkan Korkmaz. Sad. Furkan is shooting career lows, I believe. Victory said, can't predict the score, but I do predict the Sixers dub. I'm with it. C Beast is Bobby Boucher's brother, according to DJ Eastwood. Shout out to my guy, DJ Eastwood. iShine said, facts, Mike. You already know. If he's not making shots, what is he doing on the court? Get him off. And that's why when Doc says that Isaiah Joe's going to get more minutes and then he just doesn't do it, come on, Doc. I love you to death, but what's going on? Ryan Rose said, what's good, Mike? Shout out to you, my guy. Ethan said audio is 12 out of 10. Shout out to you. Vic says you good. All right, audio Gucci. Thank you. I just see the lines going a little bit crazier than it normally does for the mic. Astro J said, do you want Jalen Hurts to start or you want to draft a quarterback? Man, I have a video solely on that topic, and I just talked about that heavy in my last live stream I did yesterday. I did an hour and a half. Shout out to everybody who came through. But Astro J, just for you, my guy, I'm rocking with Jalen Hurts. There's many reasons why. I'm not going to get into the long list, but you spent a second round pick. He ultimately got the ball rolling. You got to rock with him. Eric R said, yeah, what up, Doc? That's what I'm trying to say. Oscar Lou said, please get Kyle Lowry by the trade deadline. Who were you willing to give up, Oscar, to get Kyle Lowry? Who you willing to give up? Sports fan, what's going on, by the way? What's up, everyone? He said, you already know. So Danny Green, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Furkan Korkmaz in the starting lineup. And Ben Simmons going against OG Anunoby, DeAndre Bembry, Pascal Siakam, Norman Powell, and Fred VanVleet. No Kyle Lowry tonight. Victory said next year's draft class is better, which in a sense, if Jalen Hurts does fall completely on his head and we start moving veterans, we'll go then get a quarterback then. Ethan said, who's ready for Philly spring training baseball this weekend? Hashtag sign JT. Hey, full effect. We'll have baseball back. I'm big in DFS with baseball. I just got to make sure I can clear some time to do that. Here we go, though. iShine said if we got Kyle Lowry, we would have to give up Thibault. Probably. They're going to want some type of young piece that is, only up and coming. Victory said better to sit back and collect those first rounders in case we need to move up in the top quarterback draft next year. I agree. Here we go. Let's go. The tip off about to happen? No, it's not. Like, what are they doing? They're over there. They're talking about Doc Rivers' comments on Ben Simmons about him playing a lot more aggressive, getting to the basket. You already know. Eric R said start Hurts and draft a quarterback if necessary in a year or two from now. I'm with it. Here we go. I'm almost done with this water bottle because, like I said, I was trying to rush the meeting. I was trying to get home for you guys. Here we go. Let's go. Limit the turnovers. We can't be having them. Here we go. Tip off in Canada. It goes up. And it's going to be Sixers ball to start. Here we go. Ben Simmons bringing the ball up. He's looking. He's going to give it to Tobias, the guy who got negated to the All-Star. Tobias got it. Working on VanVleet. He's going to give it to the MVP. MVP bodies him. Body bag. MVP MB goes one-on-one with Pascal, and he got nothing against my guy Embiid. Here we go. Fred VanVleet bringing the ball up. Going to kick it over to OG. OG kicks it to Pascal. Pascal to Freddie. He's going to, ISO against Joel. Ooh, got him with the hezzy. Kicks it out. Norwell Powell for three, and that is good. Norman Powell for three. Last second shot off the buzzer created by Freddie. And here comes Ben. Working. Gives it to Tobias. Tobias looking to give it to Furkan. He gives it right back. One-on-one with the MVP. MVP looking, kicks it over. We got a wide open Danny Green for three, and that is no good. Rebounded by Ben Simmons. Simmons using the grown man strength against Bembry, and that is good for two. Ben Simmons in the red jersey. Sixers are rocking the red jersey. Here comes Pascal. Powell gives it back to Pascal. Pascal being guarded by Joel. Fred VanVleet, one-on-one with Ben Simmons. Kicks it out. OG for three. That is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. And here they come. 4-3 early in the first quarter. Tobias got it. I need to see Tobias light it up for not making an all-star. Embiid in traffic, misses, but the rebound comes back to Danny Green. Furkan for a deep three. Bang! Furkan Korkmaz for three. And I know we were just talking about Furkan, but you got to give it to him. Abraham Justice, what's going on with everybody? Where's the wrenches? What's up with all the wrenches? I don't know why you don't got a wrench, my guy. I got you. Here we go. Let's go get back to the game. Here we go. OG driving. Laying it up against Tobias. No good. Gets his own rebound. And he's going to kick it back out to the top of the key. Pascal pulls a three. And that is no good. Too long. And here comes the non-all-star Tobias. I need him to turn up. You're going to give it to Ben. Ooh, Ben Simmons misses the layup. No call. Looked like there was definitely contact. But here comes Pascal. Pascal kicking it out to Freddie. Freddie driving. Kicks it out to Powell. Powell for three. And that is good. Norman Powell, back-to-back threes, and he got all 6 points for the Toronto Raptors. You got to watch that corner three. Back-to-back times, it had Norman Powell in the corner three, and Embiid tries to go backdoor to Furkan, and that is stolen by Fred VanVleet. Freddie, one-on-one against Korkmaz. He's going to put him on skates. Fred VanVleet, though, trying to skip the pass to Bembry, throws it out of bounds, and it is Sixers basketball. Eric R. said, only young piece they getting for Lowry is this. Shout out to my guy. Nathan said, I'm just being honest to you guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, Tobias working against Powell, putting him in the post. He's going to roll out. Ooh, a little hook shot, misses, and Tobias is looking for a foul, and he can't get it. Here comes Pascal, going to go at Embiid. He's going to shoot a floater over Embiid. No good. Rebounded by Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons looking like he wants to push. Ben Simmons all the way, coast to coast, misses the layup, and there's no call. These referees are letting these guys play. And here comes Fred VanVleet. These guys are being allowed to play. Danny Green trying to work on Pascal, and Pascal just gets the bucket over him. And it's an 8-7 lead by the Toronto Raptors. MVP Embiid is going to be fouled and head to the line. The Sixers push the pace, throwing a full court pass to Embiid, and he gets fouled on the way up for the shot and will shoot two. Whoa. Abraham said Big Joe is MVP, does it all. That's facts, my guy, Abraham. Ethan said, that sports fan, haha. Nathan said, okay, I will bet you $10 on PayPal that Joel won't win MVP and another 10 that they won't win the finals. Right now, my guy Joel Embiid's front runner. Here we go. Averaging over 30 a game, over 11 rebounds, my guy. The big head says, uh-oh. We going to talk about it. We'll talk about it. Here we go, though. 8-8. Joel Embiid makes the first one. Joel Embiid leads the NBA, averaging just under 12 free throws a game because he's unguardable. Here we go. OG Anunoby going to kick it over to Bembry. Bembry at the top of the key kicks it over to Powell. Ooh, Pascal Siakam gets a little too physical with Danny Green, shoving him to the ground. Offensive foul on the Raptors. And why does Nick Nush look like he doesn't? What? The guy threw him. Chill, my guy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Ben Simmons bringing the ball up. Ben Simmons looking. He's going to try to get it to Embiid. Embiid kicks it over. Furkan in the corner for three. Bang! Furkan Korkmaz for three. Back-to-back threes for Furkan. We were talking about this guy not being able to hit a shot. And now all of a sudden he can make some shots. I need that. Fred VanVleet going to kick it out to OG. OG working. Ooh, Ben Simmons almost gets the cookies and they're going to have to kick it back out. My bad. I clicked on the video. Fred VanVleet is going to be stripped by Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is going to kick it to Furkan. Furkan to Danny Green in the corner. Bang! Danny Green for 3. Let's go. Let's go. 15-8. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Ben Simmons driving. Gonna step back, kick it out. We got a corner 3 from Furkan again, and that is no good. Shout out to AO Alex. Says Joel Embiid starting this game off hot. We ain't taking this lightly. You already know. Fred VanVleet for 3, and that is off. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Ben slowly walking it up. Now he tries to make the move. Goes all the way to the basket, and that is good. Finishing at the rim. Ben Simmons, 17-8. We are not losing. Why Philly Mike streams. Let's go. Murder Music said, if Embiid don't win the MVP, we really have to check the NBA. And I'm with you, my guy. Eagle Slayer says, what up, bro? Raptors again. What's the score? 17-8, my guy. Let's get it. We about to come back with a bang after they beat us the last time. Ayo Alex says, bro, your bangs get me hyped every time. Bang! My bad. Yes, that's what we got to do, though. That's what we got to do. The bangs. Pause. Pause. Let's go. Aishan said, bang, you already know, sports fan. And Nathan going at it. Victory is chiming in. Let's go. They got their own conversation inside the conversation. I ain't mad at it, though. I ain't mad at it. Hold on 1 second. I gotta just take this real quick. I gotta take this phone call 1 second. Yeah, we back. Mike Grit said, hopefully we can keep this lead. Come on, Sixers, let's go. You already know. It's what we do. Eagle Slayer says, I just peeped your score in the background last minute. Hey, shout out to you, Eagle Slayer. It's good. It's all good. We looking up. Let's get it. Sportsman says, Mike has 95% of the people who are cool, and the other 5% people are like, hey, and Nathan is a Knicks fan, so, you know, shout out to him. I mean, they're better, but, yeah. iShine said, hit that like button, people. Yes, if you haven't smashed the like button, smash it. It helps this stream get pushed out. We trying to, like I said, listen, Philly Mike started hard in the beginning. I ain't going to lie. I did, like, the first 7-8 games, I went back to back. But I understand people not hitting the like button and people not coming in because I be slacking. I be doing a game, then I miss one or two. Then I do a game and miss one or two. I got to start getting consistent with it, man. It's hard, though, with work and stuff. And like I said, I watch every game. I just might miss a couple minutes early. And if I miss the first couple minutes, you know what I mean? I'm not going to come in midway in the first. But listen, we gonna work it out. I got to stay more consistent to the things. Pause. You already know, my guy. Here we go. Pascal's going to bring it up. He's going to kick it over to Powell. Powell to Pascal. Working on Ben Simmons. He won't dare shoot it in his face. Here we go. He's going at the rim. Going to the rim. Going to kick it over. Powell driving. Shot clock down. Pascal in the corner for 3. And that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Tobias. Tobias looking. Going to go off the Embiid screen. Going to kick it over to Ben. Ben just going to get physical. Kicks it out to Danny Green, though, for 3. Bang! Danny Green for 3. And here comes Fred VanVleet trying to make something happen out of nothing. Kicks it over to Baines. Baines throws up behind the Baines with the no-look hook shot. And that goes in and he's fouled. So he has a chance for a 3-point play. Fred VanVleet on a good find. That was like a hook shot, but it was like a 180 kind of hook shot. Bryce says the chat is a whole other show. Shout out to you. Let's go. Free throw is off. The score is 20-10. Let's go, Sixers. Again, we don't lose when Philly Mike streams. Let's go. I didn't stream the last game when we took the L. We on the road and we about to take the dub. Here we go. They're going to throw a cross-court pass to Danny Green. He almost loses it. Ben Simmons in the post. He says Baines is too little. Get him off him. And Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Just posting up against Baines. Here we go. After posting up Baines, he's going to go out and guard Fred VanVleet. And Fred VanVleet does draw the foul on Ben Simmons. That's the one thing Ben Simmons can do. He can score down low against a big defender and then come back and play their point guard. I like it. Here we go. Baines gets it at the top of the key. He kicks it over to Bembury. Bembury looking to set up the offense. Here comes Fred. Fred got it at the top of the key. They're going to try to pick him. Now they're going to get the switch. Ben Simmons is going to try to block the shot. Ooh, a frog-looking shot almost goes in, but it doesn't. Sixers basketball. And once again, Embiid too deep in the post. Misses. No foul call. These refs are letting them play. Powell, coast to coast. And he's going to get the foul call. No good. The basket almost goes in. And Powell will shoot too. I thought they were going to call offensive foul first, but they do call a blocking foul on Danny Green. Again, though, every time Tobias sees Joel Embiid deep in the paint, just automatically feed him. He just couldn't get that bucket to fall, though. Ben Simmons is Hercules. Let's go. Mike Grimm says, come on, Sixers. Foot on the pedal. Keep the foot on the pedal. Abraham Justice says, bah ha 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 ha, Knicks. Powell shot up, and it is good. Listen, we trying to get this dub. We not trying to lose on Philly Mike's watch. Let's go. Let's go. Shake Milton first time in the game for the Sixers. Let's go. I didn't stream last game. We took the L. We ain't trying to take the L this time. Let's get it. Norman Powell shot up, and it is good. 10-point lead. Marvin Harris, Embiid MVP. I'm with you. Oscar says, I'm a diehard Toronto Raptor fan. Hey, shout out to you. Y'all got us the dub. Y'all got us beat last time, but we about to get this one. Furkan for three. No good. Rebounded by the Raptors. Here comes Powell. Powell working. He's going to kick it to Fred VanVleet, and it's stolen by Danny Green. Danny Green's going to push it. Tobias looking like he's going to... No, he stops. Danny Green pulls up for three, and that is no good. Danny Green tries to pull it and can't get it to go down. Pascal posting up against Tobias. He's going to go up over Tobias and get the bucket. Danny Green wants to travel. Referee don't call it. And Pascal Siakam goes up strong against Tobias Harris. Embiid to bring it up. Embiid's looking. He's trying to get it to Furkan. He does. Furkan driving, kicking. Shake Milton in the corner for three. Bang! Shake Milton for three. And it's an 11-point game. And here comes Pascal Siakam. Pascal's working against Tobias. Driving right at him. Kicks it out to Davis. Davis at the top of the key. He's going to drive. Layup with his right hand. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Number 0, T. Davis. Ain't able to get it in. Tobias at the top of the key working. He's going to kick it over to Shake. Shake looking. He's going to kick it to Embiid. Embiid. Double team comes. He shoots it. Doesn't get the shot off. Gets his own rebound. Cross court to Tobias. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Tobias kicks it to Danny. Danny just lobs it up. And it's an air ball because it was a horrible possession. But you know what we got to do. Whether it's the Sixers or another team. Air ball. Embiid will take his first seat with 3 minutes left of the first. And here comes Dwight Howard. Pascal Siakam is bringing the ball down. Oscar said, what is your favorite baseball team, MLB? I'm Phillies. I'm Philadelphia everything. Eagles, Sixers, Phillies. Here we go. Pascal working on Tobias. Rolling. Fade away in the paint. And that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. And here they come. Hashtag here they come. Tobias going. Kicks it out to Danny. Danny pump fakes. Kicks it over to Dwight, but it's a bad pass, and that is out of bounds. Raptors basketball. Marvin says, who do you think we should get in a trade, and who do we have to give up? I mean, I'm down for the Kyle Lowry rumors. I think Kyle Lowry is a veteran presence, a guy who commands the locker room. I think he will fit well with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, a combo guard. I don't know what we got to give up though. That's the frightening part. William Conaway said, are we getting revenge for the loss the other day? Hey, for those who are just getting in, you guys know the deal. When Philly Mike streams, we don't take L's. So I'll take the L on my chin. Philly Mike didn't stream last game, and we lost to the Raptors. We back, and we about to get this dub. Mike Grimm said, oh, nah, not Dwight. Philly Trez, that's on Tobias for not taking a shot. I'll give it to you. Mike Grimm said, what the heck, Danny? Danny Red, not Danny Green Light, Danny Red Lights. Green light, yellow light, green light, no. Merciless says, a lot of people mad Simmons is an all-star. Hey, I'll admit, Simmons was a little rusty in the beginning of the season, but if you look at what he's done since that Harden trade, the dude's pretty nice. Nathan said, bro, Mike, who is better, LeBron or Embiid? Honestly, LeBron James is the best player in the NBA. But the best player is not necessarily always the MVP, because LeBron has been the best player in the league every year for the last 7 years. But why did Russell Westbrook win an MVP? James Harden, Giannis Antetokounmpo? The best player is LeBron because of what he does. But statistically, and for their team, statistically this year, Embiid is still the front runner. Listen, LeBron James was a little bit ahead of Embiid. I think Embiid took it a little. Joel Embiid is the MVP thus far this season. That don't mean he's necessarily better than LeBron. Listen, I can honestly say LeBron is the best player. He's always King James, but he's been the best player in the NBA while other people got MVPs. It's just how it works. And right now, that guy is the MVP. Mike Grimm says Sixers need a 3-point scorer. Anyone would work over Green and Korkmaz. I hear you. Sports fan says we've seen Lillard carry his team without CJ. Curry needs Clay. I'm with it. Eric says, only way I'll take Lowry if we can bring DeRozan with. Victory said Knicks so bad they could start Paul Reed or Willis Reed. Super Bowl 52, what's going on? I mean, Eric R says Embiid over LeBron, period. Chalk it up with Tone DeShield says Embiid for MVP easily. I agree. I'm not going to say LeBron ain't the best player in the league, but MVP should go to Embiid right now. The only thing that's going to stop Embiid is if he keeps missing a lot of games. That's the only thing. Here we go. Freddie Van Vliet is going to pull up from mid-range, and that is good. Fred Van Vliet knocks down the mid-range jumper, and the lead is cut to 9. Philly Tress says, I'd rather go P.J. Tucker, the power forward from the Kings. I hear you. I see you. Tobias working on Powell. He's going to catch the screen, go all the way to the basket, falling away, shot, and that is good. Off the backboard, Tobias Harris getting his buckets after being snubbed from the All-Star game. Here we go. Powell working on the wing. He's going to kick it to Baines. Baines back to Powell. Powell for 3. No good. And here comes the Sixers. Hashtag here come the Sixers. Tobias working on Little Freddie. Posting Little Freddie up. Kicks it out to Furkan. Furkan's going to get the guy to jump. Who is that? T. Davis gets caught in the air. And Furkan is going to head to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Furkan Korkmaz, a guy who I said earlier today shouldn't be in the starting lineup because he's shooting all-time low. And he doesn't do nothing else but shoot. Made 2 out of 3 threes so far. Furkan's first shot up, and it is good. Oscar said, I'm from California. Shout out to you. Merciless says, LeBron took over being the best player in the league when Kobe retired. Yeah, listen, you could be the best player in the league and still not be MVP. It happens. You know what I mean? Giannis won last year, but I still think LeBron was the best in the NBA. Eagle Slayer says Embiid is the MVP without question, but KD is the best player in the NBA. I agree. You can take the NBA. You got KD over LeBron. KD is one of the best scorers ever. Don't get me wrong, but Minju Kim says we are here to win now. You already know. Marvin says let's get Zach LaVine and trade Simmons. Listen, I was only entertaining the trade Simmons things because I just saw a different Simmons. What I'm seeing lately, the dude's averaging like 20-some points a game since the trade deadline. I mean, he's averaging like 17 since the trade deadline and like 20 since his last 5. Fred VanVleet pulls up a fadeaway, and that is no good. Here come the Sixers, though, on minute and 15 seconds left. Mike Scott kicks it to Furkan. Furkan for 3. Bang! Furkan Korkmaz for 3. Furkan got like 9 points. Furkan got like 12 points. In the first quarter, we were talking so bad, but that's what Furkan does. When you're ready to get fully out on Furkan, he tries to bring you back in with some threes. And then the next 7 games, he'll be MIA. No defense, no threes, no nothing. Tyler D said KD the Slim Reaper. Shout out to you. I mean, KD is a monster, don't get me wrong. Victory says Zach LaVine is the guy we need to get. Listen, Zach LaVine is a baller, but I just don't think they're going to give up Simmons now anymore. Here we go. Fred VanVleet driving, kicking it out. T. Davis pulls for 3, and that is no good. Rebounded by Dwight Howard. 55 seconds left of the first quarter. They're going to bring it down. Matisse Thybulle looking, kicks it over to Furkan, who got 12 points this game out of nowhere. Furkan driving, kicking, Matisse for 3, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Raptors. 40 seconds left in the first quarter, and here comes Davis. Davis bringing it up, and he's going to pull it back. Now he goes off the screen, and he's going to kick it to Fred. Fred VanVleet gets away with a walk, and he gets the bucket off the rim. I got to see that replay. I thought he jumped. Good if he didn't, though. Good move by Fred VanVleet. Here we go. Shake Milton bringing it up. He's going to go off the pick. Shake, driving, one-handed layup, and he misses it. I thought that was a goaltend, and the Sixers regain it. Matisse kicks it out to Shake. Shake to Furkan. Furkan for 3. Bang! Furkan Korkmaz. Somebody stop this man. Furkan Korkmaz is like, y'all miss Seth Curry now? Fred VanVleet slicing and dicing through the defense, shoots it up at the buzzer, but it's no good. Furkan Korkmaz, I believe this man has, let me see. Furkan Korkmaz got 16 points. He's 4 of 6 at the three-point line. My guy can't miss. Jason Goldstein, what's going on with you, my guy? Witch King says, did they say what is wrong with Seth? I'm not sure, my guy. Sports fan says KD over LeBron. Tyler D, what's up with you? Sports fan says Mike, KD is the best player in the league, not LeBron. I gotta see it proven to me. Like, to me, what KD did with Seth, Clay, and Dre is not gonna make me think he's better than LeBron yet. You know what I mean? I think KD's one of the best scorers ever. I can't put him past LeBron yet, though. I just can't. William Conaway said, did Daryl Morey threaten Furkan today with a trade offer? He splashed. And listen, for those who are coming in now, the people who were in, the people who got the notification gang button turned on, we were talking. We were like, listen, Furkan in a starting lineup? Huh? The dude is shooting all-time low. He can't buy a bucket. He's like, what did Philly Mike say? What is the chat saying about me? I bet. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Victory to LeBron over KD. Furkan should have been an all-star. Listen, I thought Tobias Harris was going to come out with some momentum from being snubbed. Furkan's like, y'all forgetting about Furkan Korkmaz. Marvin said LeBron is G-O-D. Sixer fan 10, what's going on with you, my guy? Astro J said, who is your GOAT, Mike? Oh, man, you trying to start. See, I can't say it right now because people in the chat are going to either agree or disagree. And I'm going to want to have this little, not an argument, but I like going back and forth. I like having a debate. And I don't want the debate to cut into the game. So maybe at halftime, if you're still here, I'll tell you who my GOAT is. So then if we do have a little debate, we could debate in halftime. Oscar Lou said Furkan the Turkish trigger. Eric Gar said if Furkan Korkmaz hits one more three, I'm calling him Euro Tatum. He said Turkish Tatum. Ethan said Furkan is probably watching the stream when he's not on the court. My man is 4 of 6, 16 points in the first quarter. Furkan. He had his first one was a pretty deep one. Then he just started ripping them from the corner. Bang, bang, bang. Listen, when he shoots the shot right, he's valuable, but he has been shooting season lows. Here we go. Baines is going to put up the shot, misses it, but he gets his own tip in. And the Raptors score off the first possession of the second quarter. It's a 17-point game. You know how we go with Philly Mikes here. Let's get it. Smash the like button for your boy. Here goes Milton. Milton on a run. Shoots a floater. That is good. Shake Milton on a floater. That is good. And here come the Raptors pushing the pace. Bembury looking to go to work. Goes off the screen. Looking. Kicks it to Davis. And it's blocked. Matisse Thybulle with the grown man block. Isaiah Joe on a fast break. And he misses the layup. He heard Aaron Baines' footsteps and missed. OG Anunoby for 3. And that is good. And so a 19-point lead cut to 16. We can't allow the comeback. Listen, I told you guys, Philly Mike is here and we will not lose. I don't want to just win. I want to win by a nice amount. Shake kicks it over to Isaiah. Isaiah looking to set up the offense. Here he goes. He's going to kick it over to Matisse. Matisse driving, kicks it out. Dwight's going to pull for 3. And that is no good. Don't do that ever again. Isaiah Joe saves it. Mike Scott kicks it out to Isaiah Joe, and that is stolen by OG Anunoby. And here comes the Raptors. Bembury to Pascal, and now they run the break. The 19-point lead is cut down to 14. A 19-point lead cut down to 14, and here come the bench. As you guys said to me last time, the bench lost us the game, and here it comes again. Nobody can get buckets, but there goes Matisse Thybulle piercing the lane and getting a bucket. We need the second unit to hold this lead at least to 13. Davis working on Isaiah Joe. Matisse risks the steal. Bembury shoots the open 3, and that is no good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Here we go. Shake looking to go to work. Setting up the offense. Goes off the Dwight screen. Kicks it out to Matisse. Matisse fires a 3, and that is in and out. And now Dwight Howard gets tangled up with Aaron Baines, and you know what Dwight Howard does. Offensive foul. Astro J said Dwight funny as heck. You already know. Nikki says we need a statement win to make up for the loss. Listen, for those just jumping in here, my guy Eric R, my guy Murder Music, my people in the beginning said, Mike, thank God you're streaming. Because when you stream, we win. When you go AWOL, when you go MIA, we lose. But we back on a Tuesday. Going up on a Tuesday. All right, let's go. 41-25, let's get it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Nikki, Charlie G in the building, Astro J. Adam, what's going on with you guys? Here we go. Pascal, working, driving. He's going to kick it out to Baines. Baines back to Pascal with 11 on the shot clock. OG Anunoby working, steps back, 6 on the shot clock. Working against Thybulle. Switches on Scott. Loses his footwork. Aaron Baines with a corner 3, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers, and Ben Simmons is back in. He can take control of this second unit. And here he goes. He's going to start by working on Bembury. Driving at Bembury. Kicks it out. Shake Milton for 3. That is no good. Ooh, Matisse with a nice rebound, and he puts it up. Matisse Thybulle playing some good minutes on the offensive board and in the lane. Here comes Pascal. They're going to kick it over to OG. OG pulls up from mid-range, and that is good. OG got the hot hand for the Raptors right now. Witch King says Dwight on that bullshit again. Philly the podcast, Brooklyn. Oh snap, wrong chat. Stop it. Here we go. Mike Scott catches it, kicks it right back. Ben Simmons working on OG in the post. He's gonna fly. Ooh, nice pass to Shake. Shake to Matisse. Matisse back to Shake, and it's stolen by Bembry. And now the Raptors got an easy dunk. Pascal Siakam on the fast break gets the easy bucket from a bad pass by, I think it was Matisse who passed that wrong. I don't know if it was Matisse or Shake. Shout out to my guy Lawrence Talley. The bench must show up. Facts. Matisse on the wing. He's going to give it to Ben in the post. Ben working on Pascal. He's going to give it to Dwight. Dwight goes up like a grown man. Big boy dunk for Dwight Howard. First 2 points of the game. Assisted by Ben Simmons. And here comes Pascal. Pascal kicking it out to Baines. Baines scared to take the shot. Kicks it over to Bembry. Bembry kicks it over to OG. They don't know what they're doing. They're going to kick it to Pascal. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pascal, step back three. And that is no good. Rebounded by Matisse. Here come the Sixers. Ben Simmons gets the ball. And he's going right to the rim. Kicks it out to Mike Scott for an open three. Bang! Mike Scott for 3. Let's go. Ethan. Eric R said Nick Nurse looking more like Gaylord. Mike Grin said no names playing plays against the Sixers still. I hear you. Philly Tress says Bembry went to St. Joe's, didn't he? I'm not even sure though. Take that, Tyler Johnson. That's funny when DJ plays that. Shout out to DJ. Mike Grimm said that's what Dwight is supposed to do. Dunk on these fools, right? Too big in the post. Go up with it. Sports fan said, dang, Mike Scott actually makes something. Hey, great pass, great find. Let's go. Gavin says, yo, Mike, your game is ahead of mine, bruh. Sorry about that. My bad. I mean, I'm only on watching on NBC Philadelphia. Ryan Rose said, Mike Scott for 3. Let's go. Listen, if you're just getting in here and you haven't smashed the like button, do your boy a favor, smash that like button. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Ethan said, take that, Tyler Johnson. You already know. Big Play Stay said, Twitter. Astro J said, his is behind mine. Well, listen, it's not that my game is behind yours. You got to understand, I'm watching it. I'm not streaming this game. Like, you know, sometimes streaming be a little bit behind. I'm watching it on live cable. Like, I purchased cable just to do these play-by-plays. But YouTube itself is behind. Like, I'm snapping now, and watch. I'll tell you when YouTube says I snapped. And now I snapped because I can watch myself in a corner. So it's a good 10 seconds behind what I'm actually doing in real life because YouTube is recording this and portraying it to you guys. Let's go, though. Victory said, what happened to the Sixers not winning? What do you mean by that? Taylor Sommer says, hey, Mike, great to see you back. Shout out to you. Let's go. When Philly Mike streams, we get dubs. Almost a 20-point lead. Let's go. Mike Grimm said, I love the score separation needed to stay like this the full game, 19 points or more. I'm with it. Here we go. Fred Van Vliet working. Going to kick it over to Pascal. Pascal on the wing. Kicks it back to Freddie. Back to Pascal. They're going to give it to OG. OG flips it over to Pascal. Pascal looks. He got 1 second on the clock. Pulls a fade away, and that is no good. Too many passes that don't mean nothing. You're passing it to the guy right next to you. Ben Simmons looking. He's going to kick it over to Shake. Shake. Thinking about shaking and baking. Shake. Ooh, almost made OG fall. Mike Scott going to drive and hit a floater. That is no good. Rebounded by OG and an OB, and here come the Raptors. Raptors are going to set the offense up by giving it to Powell. Powell driving, laying it up, and that is blocked by Matisse. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Matisse Thybulle says stop it. Matisse Thybulle says stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Matisse Thybulle. Great defense. Here we go. Fred VanVleet looking. He's stepping back. Fred VanVleet's driving. He's going to kick it. Lay it up, and that is no good. Rebounded by Ben Simmons. Ooh, Ben Simmons with a pretty move. Kicks it to Matisse. Matisse for three, and that is no good. Here comes Pascal. Going to kick it over to Ben. Kicks it to Fred, but Ben almost gets a steal. Doesn't. Powell for three, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Ben Simmons outlets it to Tobias. Tobias gets the easy finger roll and gets buckets. And now the lead is up to 21 big ones. And there they go, trying to get the ball down low, and it's going to be a off-ball foul. Hold up 1 second, y'all. Let's go, let's go. They're going to kick it to Powell. Powell working on Ben. Can't get nothing to go. He's going to reset the offense. Giving it to Freddie. Freddie, step back, kicks it over to Pascal for three. And that is no good. You can't do nothing against the Sixers right now. Let's go, let's go. Furkan back in the game. After scoring 16 in the first, he's going to reset the offense. Ben Simmons at the top. They're going to kick it to Embiid. Embiid going to shoot the little flip, the pretty flipper shot. I don't even know what I just said there. And that don't even go in. The Raptors haven't scored a field goal in 3 minutes. Boucher just bangs a three. Here we go again. Shadow said, do you think Embiid is still the leading candidate to win MVP right now? He still is. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, I can hear my son screaming. Pascal on a fast break, and that is good. And the Sixers call a timeout. The lead is cut to 16. And I know it's not that crazy, but you gotta call the timeout there. Victory said up by 19, and Nathan Harris is gone. Facts. Mike Grin said, you already know. Let's go, Toby. Ice Edit says, I'm going to go get food. BRB. You already know how we do. Gavin said, Tobias snub from All-Star. You already know. And that's why I thought he was going to kick up a little bit better. But, hey, shout out to Furkan having 16 in the first. Shout out to Ben Simmons controlling the paint, getting these guys open shots. Shout out to Embiid just dominating his force, and the Sixers playing great defense as a team. I'm Aaron Rodgers says this is murder. You already know. Mike Grimm said need Mad Toby because of the snub from the All-Star game. That's what I thought we were going to get. Ethan said, is your son okay? Yeah, he's good. He's screaming at his brother. Like, go downstairs and scream. I told you guys I was in a meeting. I don't normally do these videos on Tuesday. But what happened was I flew home, so I don't even think the kids know I'm upstairs. My wife, of course, I came in and said, hey, what's up to my wife real quick. I said, don't let no one go upstairs. But normally when I tell my son to stay away from my studio, he does. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's go. We got a commercial break. So, what are y'all thinking about the game? Let me know in the comment section in the chat. Let me know how you feel. My guy Witch King says, Boucher getting on my nerves. I agree with you. Deshaun said, "Why you didn't broadcast the last couple games, Mike?" Listen, some stuff came up, and you know what I mean. I just couldn't get it done, and that's why I feel bad, because when I stream the games, we get W's. When I don't, we take L's. So I take the L on the chin. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Ice Edit says, "What's up, what's up?" Let's go, let's go. Victory to the Sixers started off the game like shout out to my girl Rachel. Mike Grimm said, "I still want to trade Korkmaz. Dude is blue moon guy. Is a blue moon guy. Basically shows up every 16 games. Can't happen." I agree. He's definitely not consistent, and that's what we need. Lawrence Talley said, "This is a different team with Doc Rivers." I love it. I love it. Mike Grimm said, "I feel mad the lead needs to be bigger." I'm with you. What's going on, Jay? Here we go. Embiid in the post, and they're going to call foul on Pascal Siakam. Ayo Alex says, "I feel like they should have Ben finish the quarter, then have Embiid start the second half." Why not? I mean, they've been doing pretty good in transition. We've seen since Joel Embiid came back on the court, the transition offense kind of stopped, and they're just trying to work through Embiid, which I ain't mad at it. Here we go. Embiid working on Pascal. Embiid's going to kick it over to Tobias. Tobias for three. Bang! Tobias Harris for three. Ethan said, oh, he's talking that Philly Trez. Furkan go cold rest of the season. Hey, I hear you, Philly Trez. Here we go. Fred VanVleet working on Danny Green. Takes the Pascal pick. Powell got it. Powell's going to pull up a little floater in the paint, and that is no good. Rebounded by who? Boucher? Boucher kicks it to somebody who I do not know. I have to figure out his name, and he misses. Here goes Ben Simmons, though. Ben Simmons going to work. Working on Fred VanVleet. He sees the MVP posting up. Boucher. Embiid too big. Ooh, stripped by Fred VanVleet. Embiid had great positioning but was stripped. They're going to kick it over to number 21. They're going to kick it back to Pascal. Pascal driving, laying up. No, he kicks it to Boucher, and Boucher finishes. Boucher, I don't even know. I'm saying Boucher, my bad. Who's 21? His name is M. Thomas. Now here comes a sloppy play from the Sixers. Turnover, and Pascal trying to drive. He kicks it over to Thomas. Thomas driving on Danny Green. He's going to change his mind and kick it back out to Fred VanVleet, who's in the corner actually. Fred isoing against Ben. Driving. Kicks it out to Pascal. Pascal working on Danny Green. Ooh, Pascal is going to be shooting, but Danny Green fouls him. I don't know if it was on the floor or not. Dang, Fred VanVleet with a great defensive play on MB. But listen, we can't be playing this sloppy game now. I mean, like, they're moving the ball. We're having some holes in the defense. This Boucher dude is just... I mean, they're still down by 17. Don't get me wrong. Still. 76ers champ says the Nets are the best in the league with making threes. I'm not going to argue that. Bradley said, how is Curry doing? I'm not sure. Williams says, let the Sixers need to run a zone. Hey, when in doubt, fall back on that zone. Thomas kicks it over to Baines. Back to Thomas. He's driving. Kicks to Baines. Hey, yo, Aaron Baines. Hey, yo, Aaron Baines got blocked by Air. But, yo, the Sixers can't regain it, and Aaron Baines dunks it. Hold up. Aaron Baines got blocked by Air. Hold up. The Raptors are on a 9-3 run. Embiid with the jump shot, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Raptors. We got to talk about that at halftime. Here comes Fred VanVleet. Freddie kicks it to Baines. Baines with a hook shot, no good. Tipped in by Powell. It's a 11-3 run. This is not funny now. I was laughing because of Baines got blocked by air. Yo. Embiid got the ball. Here comes a double team. And it's stolen. Embiid is not seeing a double. Powell on the outlet, and that is good. The lead is cut to 11. It's a 13-3 run. A lot of these turnovers are on Embiid. Come on, Embiid. Stop letting the double team affect you. Give it to him. Tobias. Careless turnovers. Embiid got the ball. Double team comes. Kicks it to Tobias. They kick it over. You got Furkan in the corner. And that is in and out. Furkan is cold. Here comes Fred VanVleet with 55 seconds left. He's going to stop. Looked like he was going to pull for three, but he hesitated. 15 seconds on the game clock. The shot clock for him. 47 seconds on the game clock. Fred VanVleet going off the pick. Rolling. Tries to get it to Baines. Baines floats it over Embiid. No good. 38 seconds left, and here comes Tobias. Tobias starting to push it. And he's going all the way, and he is fouled and will head to the line. The Sixers haven't scored a field goal in 3 minutes. It's all my fault. I started laughing at Aaron Baines for getting blocked by a ghost, as Marvin would say, or being blocked by air. And then I started laughing at him. And then the Sixers started laughing at him too and turned the ball over multiple times. I really wish Ben was in right now to finish the half. I agree with you. We need Ben Simmons' energy. I think Ben's coming in. No, Matisse is coming in for Danny Green. Charlie G said, yo, Sixers self-destructed. Philly Tress says, every time they go up big, they get cold. I hear you. Mike Grin said, let's go Tobias. Big Play Slay said, like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Let's go. Shout out to you. Listen, if you haven't hit the like button, hit that for your boy Powell for 3. And that is no good. Rebounded by Embiid. 24 seconds left. There's a difference of the game clock, the shot clock of 3. A 3 seconds difference. I need a sip of water. Here goes Tobias working on Pascal. 6 seconds left. Tobias kicks it to Embiid. Embiid's going to pull for 3. No, he's going to drive. Lay it up. And he hits the ground and no call. Powell for the half-court shot, and that is no good. First of all, I don't know what Embiid was doing with that thing, but there was definitely contact on it. Let me see. They're not going to show the replay. The Sixers lead by 13 at halftime after winning by 21. Shout out to my guy Big Play Slater with the smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I hear you. Marvin said ice cream sundae. Charlie G said we keep going through these offensive dry spells. That's something the Sixers need to clean up. It's like we can't be stopped and then we can't even get started. William said, come on, Philly. This isn't the Brett Brown era anymore. I hear you. Muhammad said they scared of Joel Embiid. That's true, but their double teaming is succeeding. Sports fan says Embiid has 4 points. These type of performances really put a damper on his MVP talk. All I know is this. I missed the last 2 games. And like y'all were saying in the beginning, Philly Mike don't stream, Sixers take a L. Philly Mike stream, and that's my problem. I got to get more consistent with the Sixers play-by-play, but, my job and some life stuff been getting in the way. I still watch the games. I just missed the early first quarter or something like that. Madden said, I'm thinking about putting up 10,000, getting me a YouTube channel. I like this stuff. Hey, shout out to Madden Playbook King. Shout out to you, my guy. I don't know what the 10K's for. Unless you're trying to deck it all out. You could start with just a phone. Bang, what's going on, everybody? Kristen, what's up with you? Marcus said, yo, Philly Mike, here to hit that like button and say what's good. And go Sixers. Now back to work. I hear you, bro. I'm never able to stream on Tuesdays. I pretty much told you guys I can do every day but Tuesday, but I rushed home for you guys. Because like I said, some of the realest of the real were hitting me up on Twitter and hit me up in my comment section like, listen, the Sixers lose the last couple games. We need you back, my guy. I'm back. Joel Embiid needs a better supporting cast. Some days, but let me just be honest. Today, the supporting cast is why we're winning. Furkan Korkmaz had 16 in the first quarter, and I know he's not reliable on a day-to-day, game-to-game basis. I was just grilling this man's name before the game, but he's came through today. The one person who hasn't came through and who was actually turning the ball over late in the second quarter was Joel Embiid, and I'm one of the biggest Joel Embiid supporters. I think he's the most talented player on this team. I love Ben Simmons, but I've always been more of a Joel Embiid guy. I think he's the front runner for MVP. But right now, he's getting beat by the double team. He's not passing out of the double team. He's trying to be aggressive when he shouldn't and not aggressive when he should. And it's just falling apart. But I think we'll turn it around. I mean, Embiid could drop 20 in the next half if he wants to, But 4 points is hurting the case of MVP a little bit. Mike Grimm says Embiid needs to get his head together. I agree. Philly Tress says we in the twilight zone tonight, Mike. Here on a Tuesday, and Furkan only Sixer in double figures, right? Philly Mike here on a Tuesday, and there's only one Sixers with double digits, and it's Furkan Korkmaz. And we did have a 21-point lead at one point. What? Madden Playbook said how much it costs to start a YouTube channel. I know it can't be more than... No, it's physically free. Bro, it's free to start a YouTube channel. It's free. Big Play Slay said, read my last comment. Shout out to Big Play Slay. He said, then they start going off, right? That's the same case with my Lakers. I say we're going to win, and I jinx it. Yesterday's game proves it, man. 17-point lead. I'm feeling good. I say we win. Oh, yeah, and y'all lost to the Wizards. And what's his name? LeBron had a late game free throw that could have put y'all the game, but it went to overtime. Shout out for LeBron at age 36 and year 18. He played 43 minutes last night. Sig FX says Embiid is going to do a 180 in the second half. I agree. Listen, but there is going to be games where we don't need his dominant scoring. We just need him to stop turning the ball over, and Embiid's my guy. You know what I mean? Everybody has a bad game once in a while. John P. said we need to trade for Kyle Lowry and then another three-point shooter. Let's go. Lewis says, who's carrying the Sixers in your opinion right now? Furkan. Oh, Furky Furk. Furkan's carrying on the offensive side of the ball, but I think in totality, I think Ben Simmons is doing a real good job this game. Ben Simmons is carrying the flow. He's doing it on both sides of the court. Ben Simmons is 3 of 5. He only has 6 points, but like I said, he has 4 assists. But the real person carrying it scoring-wise was Furkan. 4 of 6 from the three-point line in the first, now 4 of 8, 16 points. I think the defense was too. Also, if you look at it, though, the Raptors are shooting a horrible from the field. I mean, they're shooting 36%. And if you looked at what they did in the first quarter, it was even worse. I think it was down to like 28 and 29, or it was worse early. They got their field goal percentage up late by making some shots, but they're only shooting 23% from the three. You got the Sixers shooting 45% from the three. The Raptors shooting 23%. That's where the game differs. But if we get cold, it could look ugly. Mike Grin said we need the MVP in the second half. I'm with you. Witch King says, do you think teams are going to see what Toronto is doing against Embiid and employ the same strategy? They do. Listen, if you double team Embiid, you risk Danny Green, Furkan, Shake, Seth, wide open. Tobias Harris, you risk them shooting threes. Now, when we're cold, we need to find another way. And that's why when they double Embiid, you need Ben Simmons to be aggressive. But teams are going to double team him more. They always double team Embiid, to be honest. It's that sometimes it depends where he gets positioned. If he gets positioned too deep, who cares the double team comes? It's too easy. Give me that. Big Play Slay said LBJ and the team chemistry without AD is really killing us. I agree. AO Alex says Sixers are winning the battle at the 3. That's where we got the lead right now. X Billy said I can't with these YouTube notifications. Some days I get them some early. Sometimes I get them in the middle. The streams are not even at all. Hey, shout out to my guy X Billy for getting them eventually though. Ace Edit says Westbrook is my favorite player. Ethan says 18 years old. Holy crap, I'm a couple months older than LeBron's NBA career. Big Fish Little Bo said, what up, fam? Just got off of work. Let's go. You already know my guy. PASATV said, whoa, let's go Philly. Oscar Lou says the Raptors are exposing Joel. A little bit. Drummer Boy says, yo, Mike just came over. Drop a like. My guy, appreciate you. My guy, appreciate you. Mike Grimm says Korkmaz trade offer is getting up. Let's go Korkmaz. I mean, again, the dude shows up one game and then he goes ghost for a while. We need him to show up a little bit more if you're talking about trade value. German Boy says, how good was Bane's reverse shot? Bro, listen, my man got blocked by the ghost of... Hey, yo, hold up. That's what I said. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, listen. Hey, Drummer Boy, listen, I didn't stream the last 2 games and we were losing. So everybody in the chat early, and I was saying that, listen, when Philly Mike streams, because I've been taking some games off because of, like, work and stuff. I watch them. I just don't stream them. But I'm like, yo, we got this 20-point lead. I told you guys from the beginning of the game. Philly Mike streams, we don't lose. And then we had this nice lead. And then when Bane shot that shot and he got blocked by the ghost of Christmas spirit, or he got blocked by somebody because it went backwards, he got the air blocked him. I started dying laughing, and then it went turnover, turnover, turnover. And next you know, I'm still laughing at Baines, and they got a 13-3 run. I said, okay, no more laughing. No more laughing. I can't lose we don't lose when Philly Mike stream. You know what I mean? Philly J said, hey, Mike. Had to support my guy. Appreciate you 100%, Philly J. Lewis says, where do we stand in the playoffs if we finish first or if the Nets finish first and we are second? What do you mean? Where do we stand? If you're first, you're the first seed. If you're second, you're the second seed. First seed plays the 8th. Second seed plays the 7th. Mike Grant says, well, Boston double teamed and we've seen how that happened. Exactly. It all depends where the double team comes. If you keep Embiid off the block and double team, he can struggle. And the Sixers struggle when we don't make our shots, but he gets it too deep. It doesn't matter. Pause. Big Play Slay said, yo, Mike, this channel has grown so much, man. I remember the first video you made, DFS bleeding. Facts, my guy. PTV says, how many points MB got? I believe someone said 4. He's been kind of locked up. Like I said, the double team is coming at the right time this game. And he's not being able to pass it out. But Embiid is 1 of 8. So he shot 8 shots. He's played 16 minutes. He's not getting the calls that he's normally used to. And again, it's where you send a double team at, and they're doing it right. Another thing is that guys like Furkan and them are knocking their 3-point downs. We're shooting 45% from 3. So it's not like they're trying to force feed Embiid, even though, again, he shot 8 shots. So it is what it is. Christopher said, hey, Mike, do you have a call-in show? Let's go Sixers for life. We going to get one soon. The person who disliked this is probably a Raptors fan. William said, Embiid needs to get in the paint and make a quick move instead of catching the ball at mid-range. Correct. He can catch the ball wherever he wants as long as the double team don't come at the right time. But the double team's coming, and I think he's getting frustrated with the 4 points, so he's forcing shots instead of finding the open guy. So I think he just got to adjust his game. But Embiid a GOAT. He's not the GOAT, but he's a GOAT. He's a Sixer GOAT. And he's going to still do what he needs to do in the second half to maintain that MVP status. RDW Pop says, shout out from Toronto. Hey, Toronto Raptor fans in here, no need to hit the dislike button. Hey, y'all playing pretty good. You got the dub earlier. Just show a little respect. We going to come at you guys. But listen, while the game is going, I show everybody love until the game gets to crunch time. Then you know what we rocking with. But shout out to the guys stepping up. Like I said, during the play-by-play, I keep it funky. Phone one said Korkmaz is goated. Drummer Boy says Furk went full E-Dog first quarter. That's true. Chris, who's the scoring leader? Furkan Korkmaz, 16 points right now, my guy. RW Pop says shout out from Toronto. Shout out to you. Like I said, Mike Grin said Doc Rivers needs to tell Embiid to take care of the ball and everyone else to take their open looks and shots. I agree. Christopher said I had the Sixers winning big, 120-94. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'll take it, though. RD Pop says I hit the like button. Shout out to you, RD Pop. Jason said, what's good? You already know. We chilling. Listen, we got 70 likes. If you haven't done it, hit the button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all guys. Let's go. But let's talk about that. Let's talk about that Aaron Baines whoopsie block. The dude tried to shoot the ball, and it wasn't a shot. The dude tried to, like, do a little floater. The ball, he floated it this way, and the ball went that way. You know what I mean? It went backwards, bro. And he was just like, he didn't know what happened. Bro, but it was funny. Once that happened and I was dying, the Sixers started just turning the ball over like crazy. PAS TV said, dang, Furkan is on fire. Well, all them points came in the first, too. So Furkan leads the Sixers with 16 points. But all 16 came in the first. Ryan Rose says 76ers 114, Raptors 98. I'll take it. Astro J says, so who's your GOAT? Who's the GOAT, Mike? Man. Look. I think you still got to give it to Michael Jordan. I think when it's all said and done, you can never erase 6-0. And LeBron has some blunders on his resume. But once it's all said and done, if LeBron gets one or two more and he is the leading scorer and he's top 10 in rebounds, top 10 in assists, the longevity part, I think LeBron's going to take that over. I just think right now he don't got it. Lewis says, you kind of sound like Anton the Boss. I don't know who that is, but shout out to that person, I guess. RW Pop says, fam, you should come to Canada to feel the real butt winter. A real winter. Hey, it's snowy over here. I'm sick of the snow. I'm done with the snow, to be honest. Drummer Boy said, I said in RB's live, we look better when we play team ball. Someone said, I don't know ball. Nah, you do. Listen. Again, if you watch that first half, you think everything's clicking. Then you look at the box score and you're like, what? Joel Embiid only got 4 points? And it looked bad late because of the way he was turning the ball over. But you get lost in the ball movement and you're like, who's scoring? You got Mike Scott hitting threes, Furkan, Danny Green, Ben Simmons in transition, a little bit of Tobias, a little bit of Shake. You don't really notice Embiid's not there because you still see him, commanding that double team. So you're like, oh, man, Embiid's a monster. Look at the double and triple team coming his way. But I love when the Sixers move the ball. Drummer Boy said, I've only been watching for 40 years. Witch King says, Doc Rivers needs to play Durant and Harden all 48 minutes in the All-Star game? Yeah. Go ahead, Doc. Wear them out. Eric Irons, what's going on with you? PTV says Curry, how many points also? He's not playing this game. Marvin says Sixers 110, Raptors 104. Here we go. Game's about to start. RDW Pop says if we lose, we can bounce back tomorrow game. Shout out to you, my guy. Lewis says I'll stop watching NBA if Embiid doesn't win the MVP. I'm with you, my guy. Here we go. Fred VanVleet trying to make something happen. He's going to pump fake. He's going to shoot up a little floater. Hard off the backboard. No good. I think he was looking for a foul. Didn't get it. Third quarter just starting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Here we go. Danny Green on the wing. And he's fouled by Norman. I always say Normel because I want to say Powell. Norman Powell. Drum Boy said Joel going to M Beast mode now. He gots to. Let's go. Tobias, top of the key, gonna pull up from the elbow, and that is nothing but the bottom of the net. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Shout out to my guy LB. I don't know if he's in here, but shout out to my guy LB. And there's an off-ball foul on the Raptors. Jason said he should be MVP. I'm with you. I'm with you. Lord Brunson said we going to the chip. You already know. Let's go. Let's get this dub. ALB. I missed the last couple games, so you know what I mean. They were like, "Yo, we've been losing when I stream, Sixers win." But in the beginning of the season, I was hitting them back to back to back, but some things were coming up, so I missed them. But let's get this dub. LB in the building. Here comes Pascal Siakam walking the ball up. He's going to give it to Fred VanVleet. He's going to pull up from mid-range. That is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers, and here they come. Tobias bringing the ball up. Going to go off the Embiid screen. Tobias kicks it to Embiid. He's going to be fouled. No call. They are about time. Wow, jump ball. Jump ball. Jump ball. Listen, let me see this. Embiid is... That is a foul. Now, I would honestly say Aaron Baines held his ground. But Fred VanVleet is just smacking him. Now, the jump ball was legit, but there was definitely a foul prior to the jump ball. Embiid tips it. He gets it, but it's going to flip to Powell. Powell, ooh, what a block from Ben Simmons from behind. Danny Green's going to kick it to Embiid. Embiid kicks it over to Furkan. Furkan for three. No good. Come on, Furkan. You were hot in the first quarter. Now you can't buy a bucket. And a timeout is called. Listen to that, though. Norman Powell was upset. Norman Powell was upset. He had the onlyest fast break, easy bucket, he thought, and Ben Simmons from behind didn't even jump, just blocked it. And that was all ball. But he did take a hard smack. He does get the wrist a little bit, actually, now that I see it. But, hey, shout out to Powell for taking a hard hit and not getting that wasn't no sauce. Tobias is going to shoot the technical foul shot, and that is no good. Powell's still mad. But listen, I love the hustle for Ben. Look at this. On the first initial look, it looks clean. You maybe can say Ben got a little bit of his wrist. I think he was more mad of how he landed. And lucky them things are soft. Here we go. They're going to kick it over to Aaron Baines. Aaron Baines looking to set up the offense. He's going to find Fred VanVleet. He's going to kick it to Pascal. Pascal looking to size up. Kicks it over. Freddie driving. He gives it to Baines, and Baines gets the easy bucket. That's one thing that's been happening in the second quarter and the third quarter. Fred VanVleet drives, and the defense collapses on him, and he gets an easy look for Pascal or Aaron Baines. Here we go. Tobias. He's going to kick it over to Furkan. Furkan to Danny Green for three. No good. And the Sixers, who were shooting 43% from three, is dropping like flies. Here we go. Powell driving on Ben. He's going to kick it out. VanVleet for three. No good. Rebounded by Baines and kicks it out to Pascal. Pascal's going to give it to Powell to reset. And now OG pulls for three. And that is no good. Let's slow it down a little bit. Ben Simmons looking to kick it all the way down to Furkan. Furkan kicks it over to Embiid. Embiid back to Furkan. Furkan throws a oop to Embiid, and he can't corral it. And now the Raptors are trying to push the pace, and Furkan is going to call foul, and I need a sip of water. And this game is just killing me now because I hate games when they're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and nobody's scoring. I feel like it's just a tiring thing that just never stops. Shout out to my guy, Ayo Alex, with the $4.99 super chat. I'm going to read it in a second. I know he's shouting out our guy, LB. Pascal, looking to post up, gets it stripped. OG recovers for three, and that is in and out. Oh, my gosh. That ball went in and out and in and out and in. And the lead is cut to 16. Shout out to Ayo Alex. He said, Ayo LB, what's good, my fellow vet? Hey, shout out to you, Ayo Alex, if you are a vet, my guy, as well. Sixers taking the first seed. We rocking with Philly Mike. Toronto got the last one, but it's all about the clapback. You already know. It's all about the clapback. Hey, Ayo Alex, I didn't know you were a vet. Shout out to you, my guy, as well. Philly Tress says Furkan is cold as ice. Mike Grin says Ben's showing why he deserves to be an all-star. Love it. Marvin said back spasms. So Drummer Boy says Embiid. Yeah. I mean, Embiid is in the game. He was in the game unless he just came out now. Gabriel said, what's with Embiid today? The double team is just getting him. Jay Koch said, thanks for the update, Philly Trez. Don't watch much basketball. My bad, I missed it. We got into a deep look. That's another thing. I like to try to hit up the chat and let you guys know what's going on and talk to you guys. But when you get the back and forth brick show, it's hard. Shout out to everybody. I don't know what happened to my chat. All right, we back. We good now. Ethan said, Mike, call me crazy, but I believe the GOAT of the NBA is Wilt Chamberlain. When a player has that many records and plays at that level at his time is amazing and the true GOAT in my eyes. I can't be mad at it. I just think the talent level wasn't the same. Mike Grin said, what's the score? Your score is frozen? Oh, wow, it is frozen. Why does ESPN be doing that to me? Like, hold up. Let me see if I can go and check the real score. Every time it freezes like that, it normally kicks in. I'm going to let you know. It's a commercial break right now, but I got you guys. My bad. PTV said after scoring 50, MB now is cold. Hey, I hear you. Gabriel said we're going to trade for Lowry. That would be a dream come true. I'm all down for it. I just don't know what exactly we would have to give up. Jason said, yeah, I'm hyped about the Sixers. Probably them and the Lakers this year. Hey, I love it. It's going to be tough to get past the Nets, but we do got the secret weapon. Jay said, it's all good, Philly Mike. You the man. Hey, shout out to you, my guy. Listen, y'all the real MVPs. We got an MVP right here, but y'all the real MVPs for rocking with me, whether it's Eagles, Sixers, all love, all day. Shout out to you guys. Marvin said, Wilt Chamberlain. Lewis says, do you think Doc Rivers should rest Embiid for the last 3 games so he will be okay for the playoffs? It depends where we sit. It depends. Sometimes resting the guy could be bad too because you get a guy cold. So it depends his health, how he feels, and where we are at. If we have a comfortable lead, if we can't advance to a first or second seed, depending on where we are at, I got to see all that. Gabriel said, what would you give up for Lowry? I know they probably want Matisse in that deal. I think you would have to give up Matisse and some stuff. I didn't really think about what we would have to give up. I got to think, but I think it would be Matisse and a pick and maybe another player. Here we go. Ben Simmons at the top of the key, going to kick it to Tobias. Tobias is going to feed the beast. Embiid back to Tobias for 3, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Raptors. A 10-point lead. This is the score. The score is not wrong. It's correct. Here we go. Powell driving against Furkan. Going all the way to the rim and is fouled by Furkan Korkmaz and will head to the line for 2. JT Gamer said we might have to give up Seth Curry. That's tough because the 3-point, you don't want to give up too many 3-point shooters. PTV said, may I ask the points of DG, Danny Green? Yeah, I got you. Danny Green got 6 points. First one up for Powell, and it is good. Ethan said, I do believe Jordan is up there, but in my opinion, he's not the altogether GOAT. Uh-oh. Here we go. Mike said we need this win badly. Let's go. Let's get back to this game, and let's get back to it. So it's now an 8-point game. 8 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third, and it's an 8-point game after leading by 21. MVP Embiid has been getting shut down so far. He's going to kick it to Tobias. Tobias spinning, kicking it out to Danny Green. Back to Tobias. He's going to kick it to Furkan for 3, and that is no good. Rebounded by Embiid. Embiid kicks it over to Tobias. Back to Embiid. Embiid Gonna kick it to Furkan. Furkan driving, shooting a floater, kicks it over, and Danny Green is going to try to draw the foul at the 3-point line. Doesn't get it. Out of bounds. Raptors ball. A poor possession. Nobody's willing to take this shot. Furkan fakes the jump shot. Everybody's faking the jump shot and passing out of it. The team is cold and nobody's want to take that shot. And every single time the Sixers give the ball to MVP, Embiid, they double right away on the high post. Powell driving, finishing at the rim. It is a 6-point game. It's an 8-point game. No, it's a 6-point game. They didn't update the score. 6-point game. Ben Simmons driving. He's going to lay it up, and he is fouled. Pretty hard foul. He's getting up, though, clean off the floor, and Ben Simmons will head to the line for 2. This is crazy. A 21-point lead. I can't allow this. Grant says Danny, Maxey for Lowry. Danny and Maxey? Lewis says Matisse is a great defensive player. That's true. Zach King says, what's up? Can I get a mod? Hold on, I got you, my guy. BZ Hill says, Toronto, let's go. Shout out to the Toronto fans in here, but we gonna have to keep it moving. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Toronto fans in here, but we not letting this dub go. Y'all beat us last game on Sunday when I wasn't streaming, and I refuse. Ben Simmons hits both free throws, and the lead is back to 8. Shout out to Asia Robeson in the chat. Appreciate you. Ben Simmons got 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Fred VanVleet is working on Danny Green. He's going to reset the offense. Here he goes. Setting it up. Driving. Kicking it out to Powell. Powell driving all the way on Furkan. And wow, Furkan Korkmaz able to draw the offensive foul. And it is Sixers basketball. 8-point lead. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left of the third. Powell tried to drive on Furkan, and he was able to draw the offensive. Great defensive play. I can't believe I'm saying it. By Furkan. Let's go. Mike Grin said, these dudes' road issues are crazy. I'm with it. BZ Hill said, beat that. And there goes Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons showing the aggressive side, brings the lead back up to 10 with a baby floater shot at the rim. Here comes Fred VanVleet. Fred trying to take the screen that Bane gives him. Fred kicks it to Bane. Bane looking for a guard. He finds OG. OG from the elbow, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. The Sixers defense is coming alive in the third quarter. Ben Simmons controlling the pace. I like that. Slows it down. He kicks it over to Tobias. Tobias driving, looking, kicking it over to Furkan. Furkan to Danny for 3. Bang! Danny Green for 3. And the lead is back to 13. Ben Simmons controlling the pace, moving the defense, getting them off balance, and finding an open shooter. Ball movement. Lawrence Talley says, Furkan must go. Danny Green too. Hey, I hear you. Mike Grimm says Ben Simmons needs to stay and attack and carry the team from here on out. I'm with it. Asia Robeson said, did you hear about Tiger Woods? Yes, ma'am. Hey, shout out to Tiger Woods. Much love and respect. Get well, my guy. Mike Grin said, let's go, Ben. Jason said, let's go. PTV, let's go. Mike Grimm says, come on, Ben. Ethan said Furkan is playing like a warrior. On the defensive side, I got to give him that. That guy Russ says, what do you think about the 76ers G League young talent Mike Oxamel? Is he good enough? I don't know about him really, so I can't give my take on that. If somebody in the chat knows, let me know. But I'll have to look into him, my guy. BZ Hill says, nice shot, 76ers. Hey, shout out to you for keeping it a buck. PTV says, Danny Green for 3. Need that. Listen, when you have Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons on the court together, you are going to get open shots. Knock them down. Knock them down. Need that. I need a water bottle, too. I'm about to text my wife to bring me up a water bottle. Second half has been rough. Hold up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Listen, if you haven't hit that like button, you know what to do. Lewis said, can I be a mod when we win this game? Hey, listen, we win this game, I'm giving everybody who's been in here for a minute like you guys a mod. I got you, though. Asia said, Mike, I'm getting better day by day from losing my cat. Hey, shout out to you, man. Listen, you know, animals are like family members to a lot of people. You know what I mean? They're close to our hearts. So shout out to you. You know what I mean? It's only going to get easier, but it's always hard. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. Zach King said Ben only has two 3-pointers in his career. Yeah, we're not talking about that right now, though. You already know. PTV said, take it easy, Mike. Nah, it's good. Just that when the basketball game goes too much back and forth, and I'm trying to pretty much narrate everything that happens, you need to take a little sip of water, you know what I mean? So I don't be like, pause. That's all she wrote. Drummer Hoff, the drummer beat in the building, smash the like button. He said, here we go. Fred VanVleet's going to kick it over to Bembury. Bembury's going to reset it to Powell. Powell driving again. Kicks it out to Baines. Baines to Freddie. Freddie for three. And that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. And Ben's going to push the rock. Look at it go. Furkan in the corner. He decides not to pull it. And B's going to kick it over to Danny Green for three. And that is short. Rebounded by the Raptors. Pascal pushing the rock. Kicks it over to Powell. Powell pulls for three. That is no good as well. Back-to-back misses for both teams from the three-point line. 5 minutes and 14 seconds left. And the Sixers are going to slow it down. Furkan on the wing. Gets stripped. Out of bounds. Sixers basketball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 5 minutes and 6 seconds left of the third. The Sixers lead by 13. Brandon, what's going on with you, my guy? Mike Grin said, let's go Sixers. Renee said, let's go Toronto. Beezy Hill said, you guys the best. Shout out to you. Here we go. Ben Simmons on the move. Kicks it to Danny Green, but the pass is a little bit to the right, and it's out of bounds. Ben Simmons tries to throw the ball behind someone's back to Danny Green, and it goes out of bounds. Here we go. Ben Simmons steals it, and it goes off Ben Simmons' foot. Saved by Tobias. Ben Simmons goes up, and it's stripped. Oh my goodness, this is like a circus game right now. And Powell's going to go up, kick it to Bembury, and he loses the ball but is fouled by the Sixers. So Bembury will shoot free throws. Wow, what a possession. Stolen by Ben, stripped, like back-to-back steals for both teams. And now Bembury's going to shoot too. PTV says, pray for Asia, guys. Facts. Shout out to Asia, 100%. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ethan said Russell West, Danny Green brick. First one up for Bembury, and that is no good. Charlie G said, shaking my head, we need to get buckets. I agree with you. We need to get buckets. For next shot up, Bembury makes it. So the lead is cut to 12. Here come the Sixers. Hashtag here they come. Ben Simmons bringing it up slowly. Thinking about what he's going to do. Kicks it over to Tobias. Tobias working. Kicking it out to Embiid. Finally, some one-on-one coverage. Ooh, Embiid with a nice move. Euro step, and he is fouled. Fred VanVleet fouls Embiid, but what a move. Embiid with the quick change of direction. Oh boy, was left over there. Mike Grin says, come on, playing like no one wants this game. I'm with you. Mystical Mixes. Fire, you already know. Asia Robinson. Hey, listen. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you were strong. Glad you were strong. You know what I mean? Sometimes you go through people go through a lot of lows. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Look, you know what I mean? Shout out to you for keeping the strength together to stay strong. I know it's been like it's been a little bit, but it doesn't get easy quick. Shout out to you though for being strong. Hopefully you continue to just get stronger. Here we go. Drummer. Shout out to everybody giving prayers to Asia and the Sixers. Here we go. Powell crossing over, goes up, and it's good off the glass. Powell has been carrying this Raptors team in the third quarter. Ben Simmons looking for Embiid. Embiid kicks it out to Tobias. Back to Ben. Listen, the Furkan wide open. He's going to pull a three. And that is good. I couldn't say bang because it did a little brrr, rattles in. Furkan Korkmaz for three. I wanted to say bang so bad. Pause. Here comes Pascal. He's going to kick it to Freddie. Freddie kicks it to Aaron Baines, who pulls for three, and he makes it. Aaron Baines drills a three, and the lead is still an 11-point game. 11-point game. Ben Simmons got the ball. Come on, let's go. He's driving. He's kicking. Tobias is going to kick to Embiid. Embiid looking to finally finish. The double team is not coming yet. Embiid at the three-point line, crossing over. He's going to throw it across the court to Tobias. Tobias driving, goes to the rim, misses. He wants the foul call. It's not called. And here comes Bembury. Bembury, that's a double dribble. Let's go. Your boy called it first. They didn't try to call it until they saw me doing it. Stop it. That's a double dribble. Let's get it. I'm just looking at my reaction on YouTube because I told you it's a little bit behind. But here we go. Let's get it. My wife is supposed to bring me up some water, bro. I'm dying of thirst. Here comes Shake Milton. Ooh, he hasn't been in the game for a while. Tobias stripped by Bembury. Out of bounds, Sixers basketball. I got to sneeze too. Davis is back in for the Raptors. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Here we go. Let's go. We need to close out this game. Sixers lead by 11. Shake Milton going off the screen. Kicks it over to Matisse. Back to Furkan. Embiid in the corner working on Baines. He's going to pull for three. And that is nothing but air. I don't want to have to do it to my guy, but I got to. Air ball. And Boucher at the rim. It is a 9-point game. Boucher finishes at the rim when I was screaming air ball. Here goes Shake Milton. The bench is in. The bench is in plus Embiid. Embiid throws it across court to Matisse. Furkan with a bad pass. Saved by Tobias. Tobias stuck in the corner. Embiid got it. 2 seconds on the clock. Step back three. And that is good. Joel Embiid with the step back Seth Curry type three. He heard me say air ball and I got to sneeze. Embiid only got 9 points. Oh, Freddie. Aaron Baines for three. No good. Hard off the rim. And here come the Sixers. Furkan Korkmaz slowing it down. Going to kick it over to Embiid. Embiid driving. Going to the hole. He is fouled and will head to the line. About time. They've been fouling him all night long. Hold up, though. Listen. Joel Embiid with a short shot clock just shot an air ball. Look. He stepped back. Air ball. And this time, no, the first one wasn't a short shot clock. This one was a deep step back. Bang. Rattle it in. Joel Embiid for three. Let's go. First free throw up for Joel Embiid, and it is good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Drummer Boy said, yes, sir. Mike Grin said, let's go MVP. Brandon said, Embiid. PTV said, finally, Joel. Daniel said, who are you? I don't know. Zach King says, that was nasty, Embiid. Drummer Boy said, let's go, Embeast. Let's put some respect. Listen, I know he's having an off game, but a clutch shot, free throw up, and that is good. Listen, that's one of the momentum builders. You know what I mean? 2 seconds on the clock, we miss it. They get the ball, they score, they put it down to 7 instead. A nice Double-digit lead, 14-point lead late in the third. Here they go. They're going to kick it to OG. OG driving. He's going to give it to Bembury, and Bembury finishes at the rim. Who's playing defense on Bembury? 12-point game. Embiid in the post. They're trying to force it to him. They got 3 guys on him. Embiid got 3 guys on him. He shoots it up, and he is fouled. They had Boucher, OG, and Fred VanVleet all trying to get Joel in the paint, and he's going to go shoot 2. Asia said stadium. Nathan said Embiid's the best. I agree. JT Gamer said he's not human. PTV said, yeah, he's a beast. Scars player said Zach LaVine deserves that all-star spot. Here we go. MVP Embiid at the free throw line. Having an off game, but we need him to have a big fourth. Finish this out. We all know when Philly Mike streams, the Sixers get dubs. Shout out to all the Toronto Raptor fans in here. I want to say, you played a great game Sunday, and you've been a scrappy team today without Kyle Lowry, but we got to get the dub. Here we go. 12 points, 7 for 7 at the free throw line for Joel Embiid. Shot up. That is good. 76-62. 14-point lead for the Sixers. 1 minute and 2 seconds left of the third quarter. Fred VanVleet bringing the ball up. He's going to go all the way down. Kick it over to Pascal. No, that's T. Davis. T. Davis from the corner 3, and that is good. And the lead is cut down to 11. 50 seconds. Bembury with the steal. Here goes Fred VanVleet. Raptors are on the run. They're going to kick it to OG. OG, hook shot, and that is no good. Rebounded by Mike Scott. Scott's going to give it to the Shake Milton. Milton to Isaiah Joe. Joe for 3. Short. Rebounded by the Raptors, and they fall out of bounds, so it's Sixers basketball. Ayo Alex says, have Ben start the fourth quarter and Tobias Embiid to finish it. I like it. Christopher said Fred VanVleet deserves an all-star spot. Hey, Freddie. Fred VanVleet is a baller. Shout out to Fred. He made a ridiculous shot against us last time, too. German Boy says, how many fouls on that play? Exactly, bro. Exactly. How many? Philly Tress says Dirk was good at the free throw line, too. Yeah, but Dirk wasn't as physical in the paint. But Dirk still was a better three-point shooter, so. Williams says Embiid dropping 15 in the fourth. Need that. Need that. I don't want to sacrifice his health for the MVP run, but I want to keep it moving. Here we go. Dwight Howard's going to catch the ball on the inbounds. They're going to kick it over to Isaiah Joe, the rookie getting good minutes. Isaiah Joe tries to get it to Dwight. Back to Matisse. Matisse for 3. Bang! Matisse, the beast. Thibault. 0 for 3, and he knocks down a clutch 3. Love it. Matisse playing some on-ball defense against Fred VanVleet. You got to watch Fred. Matisse is playing him. They're trying to pick him off and get the switch. Matisse beats the pick. Kicks it over to OG. OG pulls it up in Scott's face, and that is going to be short at the buzzer. So the Sixers and the Raptors will end the third quarter and head to the fourth quarter down. Well, the Raptors are down by 14. Let's go. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Mike says Sixers waist clock to shoot. JT Gamer says Tobias Harris was snubbed. I agree. Joseph said, let's go 76ers. Reese Scott says, my guy Mike 25 good. Got to show love on all your live chats. Keep up your good work, bro. One love, Eagles. You already know. Even though you're talking about basketball, our Philly 76ers, let's go. You already know. Drummer Boy with the let's go. Yes, sir. Mike Grin, let's go. Ethan says, he's talking to Philly sports fans. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, Matisse Thybulle, a guy that we say cannot make big buckets, does not have an offensive game, and he doesn't necessarily have that. I don't need him to be able to put the ball on the ground and do this, that, and the third. But if the guy can make big buckets, and I'm not even talking contested threes, he's going to get open looks because of the defense respecting Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. And the defense is there. We all know that he can lock up. That was a big three, though, from Matisse Thybulle. Philly Tress says Tyrese Maxey ain't been getting no play. You got to think about this. Tyrese Maxey hasn't gotten the game all day. Isaiah Joe's been in. Matisse Thybulle's been in. Furkan Korkmaz got the start. And that's the crazy thing. Seth Curry's not even here. Last time we were down a starter, you saw Tyrese Maxey get minutes. So it is interesting to see Maxey kind of falling out the rotation. I think it's the fact that he doesn't have the 3-point shot at his arsenal, in his toolbox. He'll do it, but he doesn't do it better than Isaiah Joe. Furkan, even though he's been up and down, and even a guy like Matisse is D and some 3 pause. Asia said Pistons beat the Magic. That's tough. Cameron says, I really hope the Sixers win today. You and me both. Reese Scott, cheers to you, my guy. Mike Grin says MVP was clicking in the third quarter. Fourth quarter MVP about to close with the Defensive Player of the Year. I like how that sounds. Drummer Boy said, how the Nets going, Asia? Reese said, Max, you already know. Grant said he doesn't want to shoot any threes. Here we go. Fourth quarter starts. Ben Simmons driving, attacking, and that is good. Ben Simmons attacking the rim to start the fourth quarter, and the lead is 81-65, 16-point game, and here come the Raptors. OG Anunoby on the wing working. They're going to give it over to T. Davis. T. Davis rocking the headband, driving, kicking it across court to Pascal. Pascal driving, kicks it to OG. OG goes up against Dwight and gets the bucket. Dwight Howard mistiming his jump, and OG Anunoby brings the game back to 14. Shake Milton playing some big minutes to start the fourth. Crossover, kicks it out, and it's almost stolen, but Ben Simmons gets it. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Ben looking, driving, kicking to Mike Scott, and it's off the fingertips, out of bounds, Raptors ball. Jalen Hurts says we are going to beat the Nets in the playoffs. Shout out to my guy Jalen Hurts coming in with that fire. Zach King says, but he does it better than Ben. Here we go. Big three pulled from the Raptors, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Ben Simmons starting to push the ball. Looks like he wants to go coast to coast. Kicks it out. Matisse for 3. No good for Matisse. We just hyped him up too. Here comes Pascal. Pascal crossing over. Gives it to Davis and is blocked by blocked by Shake. But he gets his rebound and gets the bucket. Shake Milton playing some good defense but not able to stop the whole possession. Ben Simmons gives the ball to Matisse. Ben posting up. He's calling for it. They give it to him. Ben, one-on-one with OG Anunoby. All right, go downstairs, though, Pop. Ben looking to drive. 2 seconds, 1 second. Fadeaway jump shot for Ben. Misses. He goes up. Mike Scott goes up. Foul on the play. Offense. No, who's the foul on? The Sixers look a little disconnected. They're letting all these shots go to the last second. Ben Simmons had to do a turnaround fadeaway. Like, huh? Got my bottle of water, though. Much needed. Much needed. Shake Milton off the screen. Pulls up from the elbow, and that is off. Rebounded by the Raptors. Bembury pushing it. Euro stepping. Blocked by Matisse Thybulle. Recovered by the Raptors. T. Davis driving. He's going to try to get it over to Bembury. And they're going to call an offensive foul on T. Davis the second. No, it's on Dwight Howard. Never mind. Matisse Thybulle with 3 blocks. All coming in crunch time. Nathan Green. I don't know what that means. Tyler D said, did the fadeaway look nice, though? It looked nice, but you can tell it was forced. He had it like double cocked the fadeaway, and it wasn't way off, but he was forced to shoot it, and the defense was right in his face. Here comes Pascal, driving, kicks it to OG. OG trying to go up against Dwight, and he kicks it out, and there's a foul on the play. My God, these fouls, though. Drummer said, got to keep the foot on their necks. I agree 100% with you. I agree 100%. Mike Grimm says, come on, 76ers, let's go. I agree. BX Gringo, I don't know what that means. Oh, my goodness. Pascal pulls a 3, and that is no good. Let's go. Shake and bake Milton going to kick it over to Ben. 9 minutes left for the fourth quarter. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Shea kicks it to Matisse. Matisse driving. Matisse trying to go on a poster, and he can't get the dunk, but he is fouled. Basket interference is not a foul. Matisse Thybulle tried to put T. Davis on the poster, and T. Davis gets the block, I guess, but it did go past his hand, and it went to the rim, and they called basket interruption for him hanging on it. Matisse tried to put him on a poster, almost. T. Davis driving. He's going to lay it up, and that is going to be a goal 10 from Dwight. So now again, the second unit looking a little suspect. Ben Simmons trying to keep the second unit crispy, but it's not working. OG1 Kenobi, you already know my guy. Cool Eli said Matisse got 2 steals in 2 minutes last game. The defense is legit. He got 3 key blocks this game. Shake Milton going off the screen. He's going to kick it over to Dwight. No, Shake Milton tries to pass the ball, but Pascal gets a foot on it. Kick ball, Sixers basketball, and the lead is only 10. The Sixers lead by 10. This game is frustrating me a little bit. Here we go. Let's get a woosah. Here we go. Ben Simmons off the screen, kicks it out to Shake. Shake pulls for a 3, and that is no good. High bounce off the backboard, and it's going to go out of bounds. Raptors ball. Sixers got an 81-71 lead with 8 minutes and 46 seconds. I think they're going to bring in Joel Embiid at the 7-minute mark. 7-minute mark, you got to bring Joel Embiid in, regardless if he's hot or cold. Here we go. T. Davis is going to pull for 3, and that is off. Rebounded by Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons looking to push the rock. The Raptors got more defenders down here, so he pulls it back. Tobias looking to reset the offense. Tobias kicks it over to Ben. Ben at the high post. Kicks it to Danny. Danny, step back. Danny pulls for 3 and is stolen by Bembury. He's going to float it out to T. Davis. Ben Simmons goes up to try to block it, but T. Davis gets the bucket, and it's an 8-point game with 8 minutes left, and the Sixers call a timeout. You got to bring Joel Embiid back in the game, no matter what. We need a low post presence. We need a guy who's stopping all this. Pascal, Bembury, T. Davis, they're getting all their points right at the rim. Shout out to my guy Drummer. He said Mad Heart. You already know. Definitely had Mad Heart on that. Mike Grimm says last 5 minutes, MVP time. I can't wait anymore. I'm with you. Beezy Hill says turn it up, Toronto. Hey, hopefully it don't come down to no craziness. Mason said the Hawks just lost. Witch King says Danny Green. I mean, he tried to go in on a step back and got blocked by Bembury. Hey, Bembury's playing some solid minutes for the Raptors. Let me say that. I mean, again, they're doing this without Kyle Lowry, a guy who they got on a trade block anyways. William Conaway says, why is Danny Green dribbling anyways? Witch King, Danny Green, I agree. Jalen Hurts says, I'd rather watch soccer than baseball. Papa Sora, what's going on? He said MVP. Asia Robertson said, Mike, if you're the GM, draft another quarterback. Oh, Mike, if your GM drafts another quarterback, I will be laughing the whole season. I'll be crying the whole season unless the dude comes out and he's the next Pat Mahomes. That's the only way I won't be crying. But I will be crying all season long while you're laughing at me. Jalen Hurts. The whole chat is calling for the unanimous MVP. We want to see Joel Embiid come back in. We got 8 minutes and 8 seconds left. We need him to come in and close the deal. Ethan said, soccer is okay, but it reminds me of hockey. We need Joel Embiid to come back in and close the deal. Listen, if you are in here and you haven't hit that like button, I greatly appreciate it if you hit the like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-plays almost every single game, I should say, because I've been slacking a little bit. So subscribe to the channel. We do Eagles stuff. We do Sixers stuff. We do podcast videos, live streams, play-by-plays, all that good stuff. It's me, nobody says MVP better be in before the game ends. Oh, that's a fact. There's no doubt about that. I just want him to come in like now. It's an 8-point game. Let's see. Ben Simmons bringing the ball up. MVP is not in. Oh, no, he is in. He is back. The Sixers have been going 3 minutes and 47 seconds without a field goal. MVP got the ball in the post. Double team comes. He tries to pass out of it. And it's a bad pass. Let me be honest. Joel Embiid had a little bit of off target pass, but it did hit Tobias Harris's hands. He just got to get them passes and catches. Bembury kicks it over to Pascal. Pascal looking to work on Ben Simmons. Gets the switch. It's one-on-one with Joel Embiid. Pascal driving. Joel Embiid with the block. And here comes Ben Simmons. The Sixers don't have numbers, but they're going to move the ball. Shake for three. Bang! Shake Milton for three. Here come the Raptors, though. Pascal trying to keep the game close. Putting Tobias in the post. Kicks it out. T. Davis driving. T. Davis tries to put Embiid on a poster, and he is going to be fouled. Embiid went straight up. T. Davis will shoot two, though. April Parrish said, like button smash. Peace from Virginia. Shout out to April for always coming in the clutch. William said, uh-oh, deja vu. Mike Grin said, let's go. Jalen Hurts says, more like than views. Hey, it's all the people who just rock with me, my Eagles, come and hit that and dip out because they're not really watching it. Shout out to everybody, though. Drummer Boy, yes, sir. You already know. Zach King said, good game to the Raptors. Oh, he's calling game already. Here we go. Pascal looking to cross over. Trying to find a guy. Powell, the guy who's been hot, kicks it back. Pascal for three. And that is good. So the Sixers get a big three from Shake, and Pascal, a guy who's not known for threes, knocks one down. It's a 5-point game. Down to 5. It's a 14-3 run. Come on, MVP Embiid. Tobias off the screen, looking, kicks it to Embiid. Embiid at the elbow. Embiid step back. Embiid kicks it over to Tobias for three. Bang! All-star snub. Tobias Harris for three. And here comes Pascal. The Raptors are still hanging in this, down by 8. Powell driving, laying it up, and that is good. Danny Green got picked, could never recover, and Powell gets an easy finger roll at the basket. The lead is cut to 6. Ben Simmons driving, spinning, loses the ball, kicks it to Danny Green. Danny Green gets fouled from the 3-point line and will shoot 3 threes. Drummer with the 3. Lawrence Talley says, come on, Shake. Fibic says, yo, Mike, we've been over this already. If you don't stream, the Sixers lose. You're my guy, but it's all your fault. You don't stream. Thanks for streaming. Shout out to my guy, Fibox SLL. You right, my guy. And I got to start doing it every single game because we trying to be number 1 in the East. Danny Green shooting free throws. First one up. And it's no good. Come on, Danny. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left. The 5-5-5 deal. And we only lead by... Oh, we lead by 9. I said we only led by 8. Second free throw up, and it is good. Jalen says, don't let them come back. I agree. Ayo Alex says, sheesh, I can't leave this live stream. Facts, my guy. We need you in here. We need all the good luck charms. We need you. Next one up, and it is good. So the lead is pushed to 11. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left. Danny Green pressuring the inbounder. And here comes Pascal. Fred VanVleet is back in the game for the Raptors. It looks like starters versus starters. Powell looking to step back from the three. He's going to kick it over to Pascal. Pascal looking to drive. Ben Simmons right on his hip. Ooh, Pascal with the move, and he finishes at the rim. Shout out to my guy Ben Simmons, but he got juked on that one. Whoa, did Pascal kind of pull Ben Simmons out of his shoes. Ben Simmons looking to do the same thing to Pascal. He's going to kick it over to Toby. Harris going to kick it over to MVP Embiid. The double team comes, and it's intercepted by Powell. Another bad pass from Joel. And Boucher for three, and it is good. Bobby Boucher. Are you kidding me? This Chris Boucher guy's continuing to do this. Listen, Joel Embiid is the front runner for MVP. Joel Embiid a couple nights ago dropped a 50 burger. The one thing I need Joel Embiid to still work on is he knows when to get out of when to pass out the double team and when to attack the double team. But what we're failing to do is give him position. We're giving him the ball at a spot where he's more vulnerable to the double team. And we're not sending guys over. He's trying to make cross-court passes. It's just, Astro J said, Joel, I agree. Mike, do you think we will make some Philly content? I'm going to do a couple Philly play-by-plays. I don't know how many, but I got you. Beezy says 76ers taking the L. I'm only reading your comment, man, because you've been rocking through this whole thing, keeping it real. So we going to see, my guy. Royal King says, let's make it come back. I don't know about that, my guy. Mike Grimm says, what the heck? MVP is costing us now with turnovers and turnovers. Eagle has landed, says Sixers can never make it. Relax and easy win. I agree with you. Eagle has landed. Mike Grimm says, come on, MVP. Fix your act. PTV says, I'm from Philippines, by the way. Shout out to you. Listen, Chris Boucher. What? Boucher with a 3 to make it a 6-point game. And then MVP MB continuing to turn the ball over. Billy says, listen, Billy, you must just got in here because I keep it a buck all day, every day. And I was going to give you some props on that, but nah, you're being a little bit too extra. You can't call a team overrated who has a way better record than you, first of all. But to the real Raptor fans in here who were watching the play-by-play, when Pascal Siakam put the move on him, I did say, whoa. Pascal pulled him out of his shoes. I said, whoa, he did. So before you come in here talking like I'm not keeping it a buck, get your facts straight. But at the end of the day, pulling someone out their shoes doesn't change the records and doesn't change the fact that we getting this dub. Let's go. 5 minutes left. Let's get this dub. The Raptors are on a 21-8 run in the last 6 minutes. Billy, your team about to lose, though. Here we go. Shake and bake Milton. Going off the double screen. Kicks it to Harris. Harris. Spinning. Driving. Kicks it to Ben. Ben going up with 3 guys on him. Kicks it to Tobias. And that is good. Where's the foul? Should have been and 1. Lead back up to 6. No, to 7. I don't know why the score's so delayed. VanVleet driving, kicking it out to Powell for three, and that is off. Rebounded by Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons kicking it over to Tobias. Tobias pushing the rock. Stripped by Fred. Another steal back. Danny Green recovers the ball. So the Raptors get the steal, but it gets deflected to the Sixers. Shake Milton for three. Bang! Ice in his veins. Ice in his veins. Pascal looking to size up Ben. Pascal driving against Tobias. Kicking it out to Boucher. Boucher for three. Air ball. They're going to throw the ball deep to Ben. 1-on-1. And Powell fouls him. And they're going to say the foul is on the floor. The foul's on the floor. Ben Simmons wants it to be in the air, but I do believe he grabbed him on the floor. Beezy said, let's get this dub. Hey, shout out to Beezy. Beezy's a Raptor fan who says the Raptors should win. See, you can say all good stuff about the Raptors. That's cool. But when you just straight antagonize players, you know what I mean? It is what it is. There's a technical foul, and Fred VanVleet shoots a technical foul, and it's missed. Hey, listen, chat, listen. If Sweet Cakes comes in and let him talk a little bit. Let him talk. It just feels good when he talks and we win. You know what I mean? Ant Briggs says we need to win this game. I don't know what team you're rooting for, but shout out to you. Tobias driving, laying it up off the glass, and that is good. Tobias Harris, Shake Milton, a couple clutch baskets late, and the lead is pushed up to 13 points. What did I tell you guys? Hey, shout out to Royal King. Shout out to RW Pop. RDW Pop. Shout out to BZ Hill. These are guys who've been in here since the second quarter, I can say. And they legitly want the Raptors to win, but they keeping it a buck. Shout out to you guys. Like I said, Royal King, RDW Pop, and BZ Hill. Raptor fans in here that have been keeping it 100. Ant Brink says Philly all day. Drummer says another one. Shake, another one. Robert Jr. says Sixers goated. Cool Eli says Furcon going to get most points for us. Asia said, Mike, I thought you don't stream on Tuesdays. I don't, but I rushed home from my meeting to get this one out. Drummer Boy said, let's close this one out. You already know. Mike Grimm, Sweet Cakes, a joke. He waits until the last moment of the game. Exactly, right? At least the other Raptor fans have been in here rocking the whole game. PTV says, me too. Mike Grimm says, let's go. Big players show up big time. Let's look at this real quick. The Sixers were in a 5-point game. And let's see who the guys who came down in the clutch. Tobias, easy bucket off the rim. Shake, big time 3-pointer. And then Busy Bias off the glass. Love it. Listen, if you rock with the Sixers or you rock with the Raptors and you support the stream, you like the commentating, you appreciate it, smash the like button. If you rock with the Sixers, hit the subscribe button. Fred VanVleet is working on the wing against Shake. 3 minutes and 30 seconds still left in this game. There's still plenty of time. Pascal driving, kicking. Fred VanVleet for deep three, and that is good. Do you see this? Fred VanVleet, big time Fred with the deep three. Ben Simmons driving. Shake kicks it over to Ben. Ben kicks it out to Tobias for three. Bang! Ice in his veins. Take that, all-star voters. Powell throws it. Stolen by Tobias. Tobias Harris got 21 points on the night, 10 points this quarter. He has big-time threes, big-time buckets, and B got the ball. The double team's coming. He kicks it over to Danny. Danny Green back to Joel. Joel, gets him to go up, shoots a floater, misses, and tips his own shot in. And the Raptors are still pushing the rock, down by 15. They're going to kick it over to Anobi. Anobi for three. That is off. Rebounded by the Sixers. And it looks like the Sixers are going to close this out. My goodness. My goodness, I mean. Tobias Harris with 10 points in the fourth quarter, 21 points on the night, big time baskets. He says, hold my beer, all-star voters. 4 seconds on the clock, 2 seconds on the clock. Shea got to put the shot up. Floater, no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Ben Simmons got it, and he's going to go up, kicks it to Embiid, and Embiid's going to be fouled. So there's a minute and 48 seconds left, 15-point lead, and Joel Embiid is at the line. I got to sneeze because I'm allergic to dubs, I guess. You know what I mean? I can smell it. Shout out to Drummer Boy, says everyone coming over from RB's too much toxic trash. Hey, I hear you, man. I hear you. Mike Grimm says, let's go. Finally playing like an all-star game. I got to sneeze, bro. Charlie G said, it's over, baby. Ayo Alex says, game is a wrap. Let's go. It's all about the clap back. It's all about the clap back. Murder Music says, yeah, right. Back at them. William Conaway says, busy bias in the fourth. Listen, let me get a busy bias in the chat. I need everybody in the chat to say busy bias. I need to see busy bias because he's been busy in the fourth and the all-star voters need to know. Oh, Pascal goes to the rack and he gets fouled and one. Pascal will shoot one free throw. He gets the and one, but I think it's a little too late. Helene says, I'm back in Philadelphia. Shout out to you, Helene. Sports fan says, Raptor fans are quiet now after they said they were going to sweep us. Haha. Drummer Boy said, where's Billy gone? Hey, I hear you, my guy. Let's go. Jalen Hurts says, busy bias. PTV, busy bias. Let's get all the busy bias in the chat. Got snuffed from the All-Star game. Started out this game slow, but had 10 big boy points. Here goes Tobias bringing the ball up. He's going to kick it over to Danny Green. Danny Green almost loses it. Gets it over to Shake. Shake kicks it over to Tobias in the corner, and he wanted to pull it, but he's like, let me hold the shot. Danny Green in the corner. Shake, 6 seconds on the clock. They're going to give it to Embiid. Embiid back to Shake. Shake for three. It doesn't matter, but the Sixers get the rebound. Another 24 seconds. Why didn't they reset the clock? 3 seconds on the clock. Stolen. Here come the Raptors. 1 minute and 2 seconds left. Freddie's going to pull for three, and that is good off the glass. Huh? The lead is cut to 11, and Ben Simmons is fouled with 57 seconds left of the game. Murder Music said, let's go, busy bias. Dion says, I voted for Harris like a million times. Drummer says, busy bias. Cool. Eli World, busy bias. Everybody's talking about busy bias. BZ Hill said, good game, Sixers. Giannis, the GOAT. Hey, listen, though. I need everybody in the chat, though. If you be saying busy bias on Twitter and stuff, if anybody asks you where you got that name from, you gotta let them know it's from Philly Mike. Big Fish, Little Boat, Philly Gang. It's a W. Let's go. D-Scribe says you gotta respect us. Facts. D-Scribes is a Toronto fan. Listen, hey, I respect the Raptors for a couple reasons. One, I know you're having a down year. You're gonna be 500 after this game. But you guys always give us trouble, and I got mad respect for the Raptors. I don't like the Raptors because of how you guys play us. So it's a me not liking you because I respect your team. You got some scrappers over there. Royal King said I will sub even though I am a Raptors and Bills fan. Hey, shout out to you. If the Eagles play the Bills one day, we talk about it. If we play you guys again, especially maybe in the playoffs, we're gonna have a good series. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Murder Music. You my guy. Remember I told you. You said it first. You, Eric R, and a bunch of you. You said when Philly Mike streams, we get the dub. Fibbox said it. Eric R said it. Murder Music said it. When Philly Mike streams, we get the dub. And I was here for today. And although we let him come back, we got the dub. Now, guys, see, Raptor fans are like, What do you mean by that? Sunday, I couldn't stream the game, and y'all got the dub over us. April Paris says Busy Bias. Trademark that. Nah, I ain't going to go that far, but I love the name. Busy Bias. Here we go. 51 seconds left. Shake bringing it up. 10-point game. And they're going to get another oh no, Fred Van Vliet is going to be able to successfully get a jump ball on Shake. So it's going to be Fred Van Vliet versus Shake Milton in a jump ball. I thought it was a foul, but Fred got both hands on the ball. It's kind of questionable. Dion said, it's all love, Raptor fans. Delco Green said, tap out in Tampa. Philly Tress says, Furcon made one shot after the first quarter. Facts, my guy. Nah, other Philly YouTube toxic too. And I try to keep it a buck over here. I don't care if we win, man. At least we got one win. I hear you. Mike Grant said, let's go. Raptors fans now, nothing better. Murder Media said, facts, Mike. I want a surprise. Fact, Mike, I was surprised you're here on a Tuesday. I rushed home for you guys. I rushed home. And it was good that the Sixers played at 7:30. If they played at 7, I wouldn't have made it because I physically stepped in my house at 7:22, 7:24. Royal King said, good win for you guys. Shout out to you, Royal. Describes it, at least we got one win against you. We still better, and you don't have Seth Curry, and we didn't have Lowry. Hey, we gonna see, because really at the end of the day, all this regular season games doesn't matter. What matters is the playoffs. So I definitely got respect for you guys, and we definitely gonna see how it goes down. So Raptor fans, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, or at least keep in your head, when the Sixers play the Raptors, type in the search bar Philly Mike. Helene says, Sixers fan for life, Mike. It's a sacrifice. You already know. Here we go. Jump ball. Ooh, Ben Simmons just fell down. Trying to play for position with Pascal. He slipped. Go ahead and bring out that little wax thing. Wax that floor, my guy. Muhammad said Raptors fans are quiet now. Drummer Boy says, yes, sir. Keeping the number one spot. Shake Milton gets the tip. Tobias got it. And looks like Powell's not going to foul. Double team comes. Harris passes it out. And Simmons dunks it, but misses the dunk. Powell driving. He's going to yam it on Danny Green. So the lead is cut to 8. 32 seconds left. The ball's bouncing all the way out the arena. Here we go. 32 seconds left. Leads down to 8. Ben Simmons is going to be fouled again. Ben Simmons, not the greatest free throw shooter, sent to the line. Eagle Slayer said, when's the next game? I believe we play on Thursday. We play Thursday against the Mavericks at 7. We got the Mavs at home next on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Shout out to you guys. Dion said we need a trade. We need to make a trade to win the finals. First free throw up for Ben Simmons, and it's good. Big Fish Little Boat says Meek over Drake. I'm with it. Sports Fan says our next 4 games are at our house. Should be easy dubs. Besides the Jazz game, that will be tough. I agree. Second free throw for Ben Simmons. Let's see. Ben Simmons been shooting better at the free throw line. Here we go. Shot up, and it's good. Ben Simmons with some clutch boy free throw shots. And it's a 10-point game. Muhammad said dumb autocorrect. How do you miss a dunk? I agree. But he got the respect back by making 2 clutch free throws. Eagle has landed like the what kind of face? I agree. XJYT says, hey Mike, sorry I missed the whole stream. It's all good. Much love and respect for everybody coming in. Just I don't blame you because I've been inconsistent with uploading or streaming these games, but we back. I missed on Sunday. We took the L. I'm back. We getting the dub, and I'm coming back on Thursday, and I'm coming back on Saturday, and I'm coming back on Monday. Yeah, I'm coming for all these games. Duran says something like, what I missed. You missed the whole win. Listen, Philly Mike's coming 7 o'clock on Thursday, we got the Mavs. Saturday at 7 o'clock, we got the Cavs. Monday at 7 o'clock, we got the Pacers. Wednesday at 7 o'clock, we got the Utah Jazz. I'm with all the smoke. We back. Sixers streams are coming on here steady, Eddie. Tobias Harris, 21.7 rebounds, 5 assists. 10 points in the fourth quarter when it was a 5-point game. And he got snubbed from the All-Star. Stop it. Fred VanVleet trying to go around the corner. He's going to be fouled by Joel Embiid, but it's not a shooting foul, but we are over the limit, so every foul is a shooting foul at this point. Eagle Slayer says Meek tripping right now. A little bit. Grant says pause. I'm with it. I must have slipped. Gian says, I bet the 76ers get the dub. You already know. Michael Johnson said, is there a 10 p.m. game tonight? I'm not sure. Murder Music said, I'm a Philly guy all day, but Meek over Drake, I don't know about that. I know. That's just on some low key. Let's try to take all the dubs we can get. I mean, Drake, he got that different type of flow, but Drake got some hits, though. We can't lie. Drake is legit. 27 seconds left. Danny Green got the ball. He's going to throw it across court and then stolen. Down to Pascal, and he's going to get the easy dunk. So now it's a 6-point game again with 21 seconds, and it's another steal. Out of bounds, though. Sixers ball. Oh, my goodness. I almost cried right there. Gray said all the smoke. Eagle Slayer says, oh, yeah. Drummer Boy said, where you at, Billy? Where you at, Billy? April Paris says, who's the biggest all-star snub? I mean, if I really look at it, there's probably a bigger one, but I honestly think you got to put Tobias Harris as a pretty high all-star snub. The dude's averaging over 20 points a game. He's legit. If I really look at the whole NBA, I might come up with a couple more guys, but Tobias is a legit snub. But listen, it's a 6-point game. Sixers ball. We need one more clutch basket or one more waste 5 seconds and make clutch free throws. Because if they steal the ball and Powell, Fred VanVleet, or that Boucher guy knocks a 3 down, Joel's going to drop all the way down to here. Eagles has landed, said dub. Charlie G said Meek need to stay off social media for a couple years. Oscar says good game. Shout out to you. Ethan says what is happening? Papa Sora says hey Billy Goat Scruff, where you at? Helene says another nervous game. I'm not too nervous. We need to inbounds this to a guy who's gonna knock down his free throws, and I'll feel 100%. Tyler D said Ben shoots a 3. I mean, why not? I'll take it just for dramatic effect. Duran says that's what I like to hear. The Sixers is taking the dubs. Jalen Hurts says how they score again. They got a steal. So we inbound the ball and they got a steal. They're replaying it because I don't think OG Anunoby was out of bounds. But at the end of the day, the Raptors were able to get a steal and get another bucket, which now put this to 6. So it is going to be Sixers ball, but it really should be, the ball should have never been deemed out of bounds. It should have been in play. Asia Roberts said my Nets just won 127-118. What is that now? Like a 8 or 9 game winning streak? Drummer Boy said Booker and Trey got snubbed, right? I got to look at it. I actually didn't look at the all-star lineup, but if they didn't make it, then definitely. Jalen Hurts says, let Doc Rivers shoot the shot. You already know. Ex-point guard. Eagle Slayer said, if Toby don't make it, Booker don't make it. I said what I said. My guy coming out there with the hot takes. Big Fish Little Boat said, dead. The All-Stars BS. I'm trying to see Chip in 21 on God. I hear you. Charlie G said we can't end this game. Like that's what I'm saying, right? Rob 350 said I'm hella nervous right now. My guy Drummer Boy says faith, Rob, faith. We gotta keep that faith. Witch King says, I hate the Raptors. Merciless says, why are they trying to say Simmons was out of bounds? No, they're saying that OG Anunoby was out of bounds. Or maybe they're saying that. I don't see how they could say that. I thought they were saying OG was out, so we got to inbounds it. And they were saying, no, we were in. It should have never been deemed out. I'm not sure, though, because I do have the volume really low. Duran says, can you do a house tour? Maybe one day when if I stream on my phone. Maybe. Super Bowl 52 says Nets Nation. Witch King says, yeah. Philly Trev says, yeah, Booker and Young got snubbed. I'll take it. So you got, Booker's legit. Booker and Young are legit players who shouldn't have been snubbed, but you gotta put Tobias Harris' name in with it, bro. Like, Tobias has been balling. And you're a true snub. The game after being snubbed, you come in clutch. And my guy was clutch in the fourth quarter. 10 points, a big 3, a big steal. Love it. Nets won a few without KD. That's facts. Murder Music said this game is over. Sixers with the dub. He said, I don't want to hear nothing. Sports fan says Raptor fans are almost as bad as Celtics fans. Well, yeah, that's true, but it's mainly because both their teams had our numbers for a while, so I just can't wait to get on the winning side of this. Here we go. Ben Simmons going to inbounds, 21.3 seconds left in the fourth quarter, 6-point game, inbounds on the side. They're going to give it to Embiid wide open. Embiid's going to hold it, and they're going to foul Embiid. Embiid is fouled. I thought they were going to try to make Embiid try to get past the line with 8 seconds. Tired, bro. Tired. Dion says, I want to see Sixers versus Nets with a healthy lineup. That's going to be scary. I do believe the Sixers can create mismatches against the Nets. Like, who's going to D this guy? DeAndre Jordan can't play more than 15 minutes without being tired. But I am also nervous. KD, Kyrie, Harden. They got some dogs over there. Here we go. First shot up. And it is good. Joel Embiid knocks down the shots. And here comes Matisse Thybulle. They want defense on the floor to make sure no crazy things happen. So they bring on Matisse the Beast. Hurt says Lakers didn't have AD. They had no choice. I hear you. Eagle Slayer says all I'm going to say is if we fold to Brooklyn in the Eastern Conference Championship, this season was a failure, period. Wow. Rebounded by Fred VanVleet. He's going to kick it over to Pascal. Powell driving, laying it up, and it is good off the glass with 10 seconds left. 5-point game, 10 seconds left. They're going to give it over to Tobias, and he is fouled. So Tobias is fouled with 9.8 seconds left. So Eagle Slayer, you think if we get to the Eastern Conference Finals, as long as if the Brooklyn Nets beat us, it's been a total failure? First year of Doc Rivers and Daryl Morey? And the way we moved Al Horford's contract, that we can actually maybe in 2022, if we don't make a move this year, in 2022 we could legit make moves. Like, the cap is open because of that move. Murder Music said, no, I like the Raptors fans. I can't stand Boston fans and that city. Well, Boston's always number one worst. First shot up for Tobias. The all-star snub is clutch, and he makes it. Mike Grimm says, let's go, Toby. You already know. Philly Tress says, where y'all think DeMarcus Cousins is going to end up? Lakers. It's like, nah, I don't know. Drummer Boy, all blue and red in the chat. I'm loving it. Makes both free throws. Tobias Harris. Eagle Slayer says, championship or bust. I ain't mad at the game, I guess. Dion said, and we got some dogs over here too, Mike. We just need to fix our bench. I hear you. I just think as much as the Nets are going to have a problem D'ing this guy right here, we're going to have a problem with their three-headed monster. Now, I'm hoping that, they never really get that consistent play, and they're better when it's like two pieces, when it's like KD and Harden, KD and Irvin, James and Kyrie, when it's two pieces instead of three pieces. But it's going to be hard, but we do have the bodies. I will say nobody can D them three straight up. Even Ben Simmons, being a legit defender, can't just lock them all up. But we got the bodies that we can throw at them. You throw a Matisse, you throw a Tobias, you throw a Ben, and you rotate, mix and match the coverage, and try to frustrate them. Ultimately, you got to hope they miss, because they are some of the best shot creators in the game. One of the things that they got no answer for is this man. And because they got KD, Kyrie, and James Harden on the floor, they're not going to be able to do what the Raptors did. They're not going to be able to throw them big time hefty double teams. Because defense, I mean, you gotta be a quick reacting defensive team to throw the double teams like that. And Ortix says, watching the game and listening to you is great. Shout out to you, Ortix. Shot up for the Raptors and is no good. Embiid on the ground fighting for the ball. Kicks it to Danny Green. 2-1. And the game is over. When Philly Mike streams. Hold up, wait a minute before y'all leave. When Philly Mike streams, the Sixers get dubs. Shout out to everybody who came through. And remember, I know some of you guys didn't come through to the end because you're like, I didn't even know you were going to stream. You've been MIA for the last 2 games. Plus, you don't stream on Tuesdays, but we back. Alan said, all we need is another superstar piece, and it's over for the league. Isaac said, let's go. RDW Pop says, geez, Raptors need to fix up the play of the bench. Shout out to you. Tyler D says, Ben and Toby, Matisse versus Irvin and KD and Harden. I'm with it, Tyler D. Locke said, why did they lose points? My bad, just got here. Shout out to you, my guy. Philly Tress says, Cavaliers beat the Hawks on a last second dunk. You already know. Drummer Boy with the blue and red hearts. Eagle has landed, said, Philly, it's over. 10-9-8-7 Sixers. Asia Robertson said, good win, Mike. Let's go. Dion, Papa, Ethan, Chris. Carson Wentz gave up the Eagles in Philly. Drummer Boy said, yes, sir. Thanks, Mike. You already know. Robert Jr., let's go. Dion, Tyler D, let's go. We live in a moment. Big dub for the Sixers. My guy E-Dog. Murder Music said, thanks for the win, Mike. You already know, bro. Listen, we going to be back here Thursday versus the Mavs. Saturday versus the Cavs. Monday versus the Jazz. We rocking all them. We about to go on a win streak. We're going to beat the Raptors, the Mavericks, the Cavaliers, and we're going to top it off with a big win against the Utah Jazz. With all that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. Listen, if you haven't turned on post notifications, hit the button. We got good Eagles and Sixers stuff coming out, and I will be dropping more Sixers podcasts. Until next time. You guys know what time it is. If you haven't done it and you rock with the Sixers, hit the like button for your boy, but also hit the subscribe button so you know when I go live for these Sixers play-by-plays. You know what I mean? I was about to end it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. Shout out to PTV, you already know. Now I'm really going to end it. Until next time, you guys know what time it is. Peace. We out.